This is what it looks like if you're watching through a pair of your nana's tights. I bet people are rubbing the screens and rubbing the phones thinking, oh, what's going on?
Get your cloth out. Oh, it went out of focus then as well.
It did, didn't it? Oh, look, there's an O there. If I do it that way, look, it says... That's not an advertisement, by the way. I'm not supposed to be doing advertisements. Do you know what that's called? It's called a gooseneck.
Is it?
Yeah. It's off the mic. It broke, and I hadn't had a chance to put it back on yet. Hello.
Evening.
Hello. Good evening, says Alfie Barlow, who's not watching the football. We're watching the football for you, so if you're not watching us because you want to watch the football, you can still watch us because we're watching the football, and we can tell you stuff that's happening. Currently nearly 9 minutes into extra time, and it's still 1-1. Hello, Alfie Barlow from A&E.
A&E? What you done?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm with a relative.
Oh, right. What they done?
What they done?
I hope they're okay.
I hope it's not serious, like a missing limb.
A missing limb?
Yeah. Ooh.
Ow.
If you had to miss a limb, which limb would you miss? You can't,
both my legs.
You can't say that that's an organ, not a limb.
Both my legs.
You'd like to miss both your legs?
Yeah.
Why would you like to miss both your legs?
Because then you could push me round.
Like you push me around, you mean?
Ooh.
Hello. Good evening from Alfie Barlow. Hello to everybody. Hello to the lot of you. Becky Owen, evening Foxes.
Hello, Becky.
She put that before we were even on air.
She did.
So did Delwas. I'd like to know how you pronounce that because they've commented before.
Yes. Snowdonia.
Yeah. Janice Hall says, hi guys, does someone run your croft when you're away and are you stopping cruising? Thank you. I think you're a little bit behind, love. You need to go back about, I don't know, 18
3 years.
Something like that, I think. Evening all.
Evening, Stephen.
Does that count us? If it counts us, then there we go. Evening all. The midges, Norwegian... The midges, what? Norwegian cousins have driven me inside, ready for an entertaining 2 hours.
Oh, have you got midges up there as well? Yeah, they're not good.
Itchy beggars. Hello, Heather B.
Hello.
Hello, alien from Mars.
Ooh.
I'd have brought me sign if I'd have known. Anne Hawke says, good evening to you both. Been looking forward to you. Been looking... Oh, here we go.
It's you, not that.
7. Good evening to you both. Full stop, capital letter. Been looking forward to seeing you both. Full stop, capital letter. Hope you are both well, question mark.
And I apologise for him. You know what he's like.
Gorgeous. That's what that man in co-op
Is it me
says.
or is there a delay on that camera? It seems juddery.
No.
No?
You. No, it's just
It's
you.
me, it's me eyes.
Remember, you're seeing what's been broadcast, not necessarily what's happening in real time in this office. Do you get what I mean? What you're watching is what's been broadcast. It's not a mirror.
I know it's not a mirror.
So there's obviously going to be a bit of a delay. It's like when I'm on the radio and I put my headphones on, I hear what's going out, and that can usually have a tiny little delay, and it can drive some radio presenters mad, and we have to listen to ourselves on a monitor rather than listen to what's going out because of that slight delay.
Right, okay.
It's perfectly normal.
It's only about a millisecond.
Yeah, it is. It is. La Bamba says, here we go.
La 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 bamba. Sunny in Manchester. It's been crap up here.
It's been crap up here forever. Forever and ever. It's still 1-1. Nearly 12 minutes extra time. Aaron's back is better.
Are you better? Oh, what up? Oh yeah, we're a migraine, wasn't it? Did you enjoy your pan lids?
Please tell me you didn't. Please tell me you didn't. Fiona McKinnon. Hi, guys. Fiona, we've got a confession to make.
Oh, have we? What?
Fiona's making our wedding cake.
Oh, yes, that's right, she is.
And she sent us some lovely samples a couple of days ago, which we were so excited about receiving. We opened the box and ate them with a coffee before we had a chance to take a photograph to put it on Instagram to say thank you.
I know, we couldn't wait.
So I've been meaning to message you this weekend, Fiona. So I feel really bad. I'm rubbing my knees because I feel bad. So do us a favour, send us the best photograph that you'd like us to post. No, honestly, send us it and we'll post it pretending it was our cake.
Oh, more cake?
No, we're not. Don't stop asking for more cake.
No, we don't want no more cake. Gorgeous, by the way.
It was lovely. It was lovely.
Carrot cake's the best carrot cake I've ever tasted. It was gorgeous.
Have we got carrot cake on our cake?
I'm not sure.
I think it's the top one.
Oh, the smallest.
I think so. But hello and thank you.
Thank you, Fiona. Yes, gorgeous. Send us a photo and we'll...
I would say if you want a nice cake to go to Fiona, but I think she's stopping them, isn't she? She's not doing them for much longer.
I know.
So, but I don't know. If you are, let us know and we'll give you a bit of a plug.
We'll give you a bit of
Not
an
that sort
advert.
of plug. Not like in my special cupboard. A bathroom plug. 13 amp plug. What? She might want a 13 amp plug, you never know. She might have a broken hairdryer somewhere that needs plugging in. Michelle D says, evening. Hello.
Hello.
Just seen that over the screen reminded me of my new neighbours. They have bubble wrap over their windows instead of curtains. We know a boater who does that, don't we? Phil.
Yes.
He puts bubble wrap on.
Insulation, Phil does it for.
He does. Juju, or you, says, is it stormy weather in Scotland too?
Not stormy, just crap.
It is just crap.
Hello, Dorothy.
Jenny says, evening boys, from your number one fan, Harris the Springer Spaniel.
Ooh.
I thought my number one fan was Lewis.
No, you're his number one fan.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Well, you don't know, do you? You never know.
It probably doesn't give you a second thought. Not even a third or fourth.
Evening from Liverpool. Hello.
What football?
Evening from Liverpool. You both look great. Thank you. Hope my hive are doing well now. How are all you? Well, they're struggling again. They were struggling, and then they were doing all right, and now they're struggling again because the
We've got to
weather's
sort them out tomorrow.
just so bad. Alfie says, yes, she's doing all right at the minute. So it might be like that 24 hours in A&E where in a couple of minutes that red phone's going to ring and she's going to be...
Don't say that.
No, I mean like choking on a tuna sandwich.
All right.
What did you think I meant? Tons of midges in Munich. I didn't know they had midges in Munich.
I didn't.
That rhymes a little bit, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sandra Pemberton says, hello, guys. Hope you're okay from Blockswich in the West Midlands. We know somebody who's got a boat called Blockswich, don't we?
Do we?
The Blockswich Queen, I think it was.
Is it really? I don't remember that.
Jenny Sherwood, hello to my two favourite men. And to us, I hope, as well.
Yeah, to us as well.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Hello, Jay.
Hello, Foxes. Hope you're both okay. We are good, thank you. To the Lumenbach, hello from a windy, colder and heavy navigational
See, you can't
canal.
read.
I can't. I think it's half time on extra time now, and it's still 1-1. Hello from Texas. Hello.
Hello, Texas.
Save some for me, says Pete. I think he's talking about cake, and the answer is no.
No, we never save cake.
As long as we did enjoy them.
We did enjoy it, Fiona.
I had my top off when I ate the cherry one. It was lovely. Why is that funny? I just got out of the bath and I wanted
You
a
were
snack.
eating cake half naked.
I was only half, and the good half. The bottom half was covered. So if anybody had called, it wouldn't have been that embarrassing. Hi, Fenella the Kettle Witch.
Hello, Fenella.
We need to shorten that the way as we shortened Mrs. Lady Cornwood, didn't we?
No, Fenella the Kettle Witch is absolutely fine.
What about for Kettle Witch? Jock McTavish.
Oh, right, Scottish
that's a
name.
proper Welsh name, isn't it?
Welsh.
Hey. Hi, greetings from sunny Moffat. Didn't I go through Moffat on my
LaJog.
When I was eating my
On your
curds.
period?
No, I was eating my curds and whey. Sat on my Moffat, wasn't I? No, a tuffet. I was sat on a tuffet, wasn't I? I can't remember anyway.
Nobody's laughing.
Nobody's laughing at all. I might as well just go. See you later. Kevin Dennison says, I saw your blog on the tattoo. Looking thumbs up. Well, he won't tattoo my thumb. I've asked him to, but he says it'll look shocking. He says it'll. What did he say it'll do?
Fade.
Something.
It won't take.
Something.
Because
Yeah.
there's something to do with the skin, isn't it, depth and stuff. Oh, talking of tattooists.
Speaking of the tattooist, go on, you do this one.
Hello, evening, gents.
He's your best mate now, not mine.
Oh, I'm very excited about Sean and me playing with our wood in the dark garage. Oh, I've been roped into stuff here again.
That's not on my OnlyFans, by the way. It's an actual play on words, isn't it?
Yes. We're going to be building something.
Yeah, don't give too much away.
That's all I'm telling them. That's all I'm telling them. But we're going to be building stuff and we're going to film it and it's going to end in tears. I just know it.
Whose tears? Your tears or his tears?
Whoever's in it when it glugs. He knows what I mean.
Hello. Laura Haber says, good evening to you both. Can you please wish my dear husband, Sonny, a happy... Sonny and Cher, Sonny.
My mate...
Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
Eh?
He's dead, Sonny, from
He is,
Sonny
yes.
and Cher, yeah.
But my mate, Billy, his brother's called Sonny.
Is he?
Yes, older brother.
Didn't Boney M sing a song about them then? They did, and it were on one of them thingy adverts. I know what I'm talking about. That's all that's important.
Anyway, Laura, Sonny, happy birthday. Happy 80th birthday.
80th birthday. Aaron says, thankfully Mitch didn't bang the pans last week. Bree did tell me that Colin told him to bang them and Sean told him not to. He's a little telltale, isn't he?
He's a telltale. Mitch, you shouldn't tell tales.
Don't tell tales. Just bang the pans instead. And when he says stop it, he's got a headache. He's joking.
Mitch, go into the kitchen, get a pan, go into the drawer, get a wooden spoon, and stand behind your dad and bang it.
Travelling Mark, greetings from Naples, Florida, where it's pouring. I thought Naples was in France.
There's a Naples in Florida as well.
Not in as well as in France. Wow.
Naples. It's in Italy, isn't it?
Is it? No, I don't know.
No, I know there's one in Florida.
Peter says it's warm summer here. We'll share if you like.
Where?
Oh, well, we don't know, do we? We've got to guess. It's from somewhere where the men have white hair and sunglasses by the look of his photo. James Bryce says hi from Portugal.
Hello, James.
Alistair's Hole says hello, Colin and Sean. How are you both this evening?
We are very, very good.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
We're all right. We're not too badly. Stephen Mutton, dressed like, says I've got through. I bet everybody says that, don't
Better
they?
they do, yeah.
I've got through the marmalade with the touch of whiskey. Do you have any more in stock?
I am making it, not tomorrow, because we've got something else on. Not telling you what. But I'm making it on Monday, so it'll probably be in stock Tuesday, won't it?
Yeah, probably will. Yeah.
So, yeah. If you go onto the website and click, or go onto the Whiskey Marmalade and click notify me when in stock.
There you go.
It's where it says out of stock.
Yep.
Where it says out of stock, click on it and it'll say notify me when it's in stock. And as soon as it comes in stock, you can order it straight away.
Anov says, I'd rather watch paint dry than the football. Good evening, guys, from Somerset.
Yeah, same here, but we've got it on anyway.
Hi from a Scot in Maryland, USA. Well, that says Jim Whitman. Is that Slim Whitman? Has he changed his name back again?
I don't know.
I don't know. Good evening. Evening, Kaz Jakes. Hi.
Kaz.
Oh, my wrist is hurting today. I thought that said AI Simpson then, as in it's not a real one, it's a pretend one. Hi from Nova Scotia.
Oh, Canada.
I thought that were a window company. I thought they made double glazing windows. Excited to read that the marmalade is now available to be shipped to Canada.
It is, but some of it is out of stock at the moment.
It is. It sold out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I still haven't packed it all up yet. I've still got I did loads today. I'm doing some tomorrow and I'm doing some Monday. So be patient, please.
Kath says, good afternoon, guys, from Lake Ontario. There's a lot from Canada, isn't there, watching tonight?
There's a lot from Canada watching tonight.
La 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 Bamba's wife says, evening from Fleetwood. Hello.
That's not in Canada.
Sunny in Fleetwood, though. The orange and lemon marmalade was absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kit Kat chat. Kitty Cat chat.
Evening to you as well. What are you both drinking tonight?
Usual gin. And Colin has a change. He's got Stroma whiskey liqueur and lemonade, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's quite nice, the Stroma liquid whiskey liqueur. I can't get it out.
That's because you've had half a bottle of gin already and it's only 7:20. What are you doing with your teeth?
Whiskey liqueur.
McEwen.
I'm fixing my teeth back in.
Do that again.
They keep dropping out.
Yeah. Kelvin and Kendall, hi lads. Any progress on starting a vegetable patch?
No, not yet. I haven't even had time to scratch my bum.
You're always scratching your bum. You do very little except scratch your bum. Hello from a hot and humid Texas. I know, because I sniff your fingers regularly. Hi guys from a chilly East London. Everybody's saying hello. Bonnie M, I think he means Boney M. Boney M song was Sunny, lol.
Yes, it was.
I don't remember him singing lol. Evening from Barnsley. Hello, Richard. All right. How's it going? I bet you lot voted Conservative the other day, didn't you, in Barnsley?
Oh, not in Barnsley.
Thalita. What a lovely name. Is that right? Thalita. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Gravenstein. Sounds like gravy, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah, gravy.
You think? Cape Town in South Africa.
Hello, you two. From a cool but not cold Cape Town. We will get rain from 2 tonight up to next Sunday. Oh, my word.
Ooh,
sounds like here,
sounds
doesn't it?
Like here, yeah.
It's sunny and windy just south of... Are we getting the weather forecasts now? How is Sherlock? We don't know because we've got the football on. He went for me earlier. I didn't tell you, did I?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have been a bit peed off.
I think he's in a bad mood because of the weather, but he had a bit of a go at me. In fact, he's looking quite grumpy now still. Let's have a look at him. There you go. He's looking quite grumpy. Oh, he is looking grumpy.
Yeah, he's not happy.
No. He's not a happy boy today. I think it's because it's been wet and windy and raining all day. You can see his chicks. You can see there's a chick on his branch, there's a chick on his table, and there's a chick right on top of his rocks.
Go up a bit on the comments. There's somebody's put something and I don't know what it means.
Right, let's have a look.
There.
Where? That?
Yeah.
Has Sean been reading any more booms? Well, reading makes me think she means books.
What's a boom?
Well, you haven't even been reading in any books, have you?
I don't read books. Has Sean been reading any more booms? You're going to have to clarify, I'm afraid, Jennifer.
Market weight and sighing in. Do you think he means
Sighing
signing?
in?
I think he means sighing in, doesn't he?
I think he probably does.
She's just corrected herself.
Oh, she has, yeah. I don't read books.
You read pop-up books.
Pop-up?
Yeah, you like pop-up books, don't you? With the one with the fireman you particularly like.
Firemen don't do anything for me.
Well, if you can explain another reason why pages 12 and 13 are stuck together, I'd like to know.
We hadn't even got a fireman's book.
Have we not? Oh, all right, sorry, we're not talking about it. It doesn't exist. Evening, lovelies. Hello.
Me head hurts thinking of what he's on about sometimes.
Hello from Maryland. Is that where all the Marys live?
It's where...
That's where we should go live, shouldn't it? We're a couple of Marys, aren't we? Cheers to you both. Cheers. From the beginning of a heat wave in Vancouver, Canada.
Everybody's warm except us.
Half of Canada watching us tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Doug Young says, hello, boys. Boys.
I haven't been called a boy for about 50 years.
Looking forward to August. My wife and I will be coming from the Seattle area.
Seattle area.
Seattle area. You like seating areas, don't you? Whenever we go to a shopping centre,
I've got to sit down.
We see a seating area. We will be spending 14 days to see the area, part of our 50th anniversary celebrations.
Ooh, 50 years.
Oh,
that's
they're coming
awesome.
to the wedding, actually. I recognise that name.
Yes.
Yes, they are. They're coming to the wedding. Colin, yes, love.
What are you laughing at, Trish?
I have no idea.
Gwen?
Jim Slim Jim, that's what we're going to call him now.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim says, have you gotten your kilts yet? Yes,
we have.
We've had them ages.
Yes, we have.
I thought you were going somewhere with that.
Oh,
then.
did you? Yeah.
That's why I stopped.
I'm staying off the cake, so I stay in the kilt.
Oh, you missed that.
What?
Sean's friend just been subbed.
Has he been kicked off,
He's been kicked off, yeah.
All right.
Michelle Headley says, here in Northumberland, ironing. No, ironically, just as the England football game started, we had a thunderstorm complete with hailstones, which knocked our TV signal off. It's a sign.
It's a sign. It's a sign that it's no point in watching it.
You can always rely on our British weather.
Yeah, we can always rely on it to be rubbish.
Doug Young says, sorry, boys, I'm 74. Why is he sorry?
Why? Don't be sorry, Doug.
Unless he looks younger than us and he's 20 years older, which quite a few people do, don't they?
A lot of people look younger than us.
Do you ever go on Facebook, and look up old school friends, and then laugh when they look about 20 years older than you do? I do that sometimes.
No, because my old school friends who I've just got back in touch with.
Oh, I'm not talking about him.
No, they look their age. They look the same age as what I look. So they look quite good. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think you look good for your age?
Be careful where you're going.
I am not going anywhere with it. My facial expression is completely neutral. I'm just asking you.
I don't think I look bad.
If you think you look good, for your age. I don't
think I look bad.
All right, let's have a poll. Does Sean look good for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 12?
I look shocking for 12.
For 60. Is Sean sexy at 60, everybody? You're watching now, aren't you?
I'm watching now.
He's going to have a right mood on. I tell you what, this is going to make or break the whole weekend for him, is this. We're going to wait for this now.
I feel more alcohol coming.
Here we go. Kitty Cat says, Sean, you do look good for your age. Logistics says, hello to you two. Have you still got the badge? Yes, we're actually on it now. We're on our barge. You know, the barge.
That barge.
We're on our barge, and we are somewhere near water, and all is good. Yes. Hello. Good. Here we go. So Sean looks fantastic for his age. Sean looks great, and he's very sexy. You've got to watch her at the wedding,
We're going to have to watch Beth.
There'll be a bit of up-kilting going on.
Better not.
He looks good for 4 years younger than me.
You're 64 then, Goldie.
Sean looks fantastic. Sean makes 60 look sexy, says Al Simpson. Think he's any relation to Homer?
He might
He
be.
might be, might he?
Are you yellow? Have you got yellow skin like Homer?
Sean looks great. 60 never looks younger, says Teresa. Gillian says Sean looks great for his age. Sean is gorgeous. Absolutely, looks fantastic. There you go. You see, are you in a good mood now?
No.
Yes, could easily be mid-50s. Sean looks great for his age. You happy now?
I'm happy.
Yay, Kelvin and Kendall.
Kelvin and Kendall.
Something to help you. Please wish my mum, Daphne, a belated happy birthday for Thursday. She was 91.
Wow.
Wow.
That's an awesome age to get to.
Also Kendall's birthday yesterday, but I'm not stupid, so keeping her age to myself. Well, we've seen Kendall.
Yes, we've met Kendall.
So if I was to guess, I think she's as old as that lady on Bargain Hunt. The one with the hair and the bracelet. She wears bracelet. I think she's about 38. What?
I've no idea who you're talking about.
I think she's about 38. Sean looks great. Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Yes, thank you, you two gorgeous people.
Sean looks great at any age.
At any age?
Debbie... Debbie says absolutely. Sandra says it. I think he looks... There you go. You've got a fan club.
I've got a fan club, haven't I?
Sean, you look wonderful.
I've got them all lusting after me.
Sean looks great for 69.
Alistair's holes. Block him. Block him. Block him.
Right, what if he actually meant to say Sean looks great in a 69?
Or doing.
Doing a 69, yeah. Sean looks great doing a 69. Now, I like this next one because it was me that recommended it. Sean looks fantastic and that blue shirt looks great on him.
Colin likes me in this colour. I think it's... It's not... It's an old man colour, isn't it?
It's not. It's Phil Foden's colour, is that?
Is it really?
That shade of blue, yeah. Phil Foden wears that shade of blue.
I didn't know that.
It's in Man City. It's a Man City player, isn't it? And
yes, I know that.
That's what colour their shirts are.
I know it is. Yeah. But I didn't know. I thought you meant socially. See, he tells everybody that I have this thing for Phil Foden.
You do have this thing for Phil Foden.
But I know absolutely nothing about him.
Well, not with his clothes
on. All the facts that I get about Phil Foden are from Colin. Don't slurp.
Sorry. Do you want a response to that?
I do want a response.
There's actually two. There's actually two responses to that. One, which is well known, is I have near enough an eidetic memory. So whenever I read or hear things on TV, I remember it. Yeah. The second one is I have to keep an eye on the competition.
Right. Answer this next question.
It's got a follow-up then. Go on then.
Answer this next question.
Yeah.
Turn your head that way slightly.
Yeah. My tattoo.
Who else has a tattoo like that down his neck?
Justin Bieber. Yeah. Justin Bieber. Cam Holmes, the one that we don't like that we thought we liked. He has one.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, Phil Foden has one, but it's completely different. It's 10 times bigger. It's 10 times bigger, and it's
only 10
wrong.
times bigger because he's smaller than you.
And
he's smaller than me.
Yeah, I know everything about Phil Foden
because he told me.
Yeah, it's 10 times. It's 10 times bigger. It's spelt wrong. It's in a different font. Each letter's about that big, and it says "Sky's the limit," but it's spelt skis.
Skis.
It is. It is. I'm sure it is.
You won't have it.
Do you want to carry on talking about Phil Foden, or shall we move on?
I'm just trying to make a point.
Well, it's a very blunt point.
Have I made a point, people?
Yes or no, would you? If it wasn't for me. That's a yes.
If I was 40 years younger.
Kevin Dennison says 60 is the new 50s.
Yeah, but when I was 50, they said it was the new 40s.
Alfie says, Sean, you're looking ace for your age.
Mate, you're a darling. You're going to get a big hug when I see you.
Martin Evans says, what was that about the barge? Missed it because of a flipping advert.
Rewind.
Yep.
We're not going to go over old stuff again.
Sean looks amazing. Looking forward to seeing him naked at the wedding.
No, seeing him at the wedding. I'm looking forward to seeing you as well, Lynn.
Right, do you remember last week Kaz Jakes were talking about going back to the gym for the first time in ages?
I did.
She says, I don't know if you recall last week about telling you not to... Yes, I did. I've just been talking about that.
I remember.
About you telling me not to be anxious to walk in the gym. Well, I did go, and I feel so pleased I went, although I couldn't move much the next day.
Yeah,
well,
you can't move much the next day the first time you go in a while,
that's
can you?
exactly the point. And if you can't move the next day, you've done a good job.
Yes. It will get better.
If you can walk out of that gym and you feel fine the next day, you've not been working hard enough. There you go. Clive Davis, didn't he used to do the sport on telly?
No, that was Dickie.
Oh, Dickie Davis, yeah. All the non-football fans here tonight looking good. Yeah,
yes.
We are about 100 down, which are all watching the football, which I think is going to penalties because it got to the end of extra time.
Which means England are going to lose.
Which means England are going to lose, probably.
Because they can never win on penalties.
Solo Life says, Sean, you look great. You look half the man you were.
I am half the man I was.
Literally, innit?
I am.
Jay O'Neill says, not to be left out, but Colin looks fantastic too.
He does. He always looks fantastic. Can I swear?
No.
He really pees me off sometimes how good he looks.
They're just tossing up to see who's going to kick first in the penalties. Kelvin and Kendall, if you're watching this on catch-up, it probably means absolutely bugger all. I love you, Colin. Oh, there you go.
Hey, yes.
Sean looks fab. Kendall, by the way. Well, I assumed because we didn't say that Kelvin looked 38, did we?
No, we didn't.
No, 38 3/4 is Kendall. He looks a little... Looks a little bit older.
I've got an itch on my head. I think it's midges.
Amy Pond says, hello, gorgeous Colin and Sean.
Hello.
You both look younger than your true age.
Well, Colin's a lot younger than me.
38.
No, it's 52.
I am not 52. Next month. God, yeah, it's my birthday next month, isn't it? I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. I'm just focusing on the wedding in September and
it's your birthday next month. It's Colin's birthday next month.
Amy Pond says, you're Grogus, Colin and Sean. You both look...
We're Grogus.
We're Grogus, we are.
I think Amy Pond has been drinking.
Sharon says, it's a good colour on you, Sean.
Thank you, Sharon.
You look 50, not 60.
Really?
Yeah, there you go. Nice T-shirt, says Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Jenny says, who's Phil Foggen? Well, Google him. Google that exact name.
Yeah, Google that exact name, but miss a G. In fact, Phil, is that right? I don't know how you spell it.
What?
Foden, not Foggen.
I don't know how to spell Phil Foden.
F-O-D.
I don't know what he looks like. I don't fancy him at all. Oh, Summit Palmer is just about to take a penalty. Yeah, Phil Foden has been. Well, I don't know. I'm just looking at the pictures and it says Palmer on his shirt, number 24, and he's just about to take a penalty against Switzerland. And he scores. Alfie Barlow says Sean doesn't want to look at the previous comment, or else I will get blocked.
Why? What you done? Let me have a look.
I think he said you look good for your age.
Scroll back.
Yeah, Sean looking ace for your age.
No, there was another one.
There was not. What?
You move. You're moving it too quick for me to read.
Right, look, that's the last comment from Alfie, yeah? Which he said his last comment. Right, I'll go slow. Sean doesn't want to look at the previous comment or else I will get blocked. Happy?
You're going to have to enlighten me because you've obviously put something and we've missed it.
He's a 19-year-old lad. He's not doing anything. Switzerland are about to take a penalty now. Alistair says, hi guys, hope you're both well. Alistair in Bolton, Sean looks great. We met in Dornoch in February and I'll be back up in Dornoch in March next year.
Oh, right.
Switzerland about to take a penalty. And he saved
it.
England have saved it.
Oh, it's looking good.
1-0 to England on penalties then. Kelvin here, how did both of you choose your tattoo design? I just can't decide.
Well, I haven't chosen mine yet. I'm still having these removed. In fact, If you're watching, Gabby, book me in for this one.
Number 10, Bellingham is next. Linda, do you think he's related to Linda
Probably
Bellingham?
not related to Linda, no.
All my tattoos kind of mean something in some way, whether it's the design or a meaning or something. So this is generally because I like mandalas, and I like the black star, and I like the honeycomb. So I generally like everything, and so we just kind of had it mixed and designed together in layers, so it looks like layers. Apparently that the lighting and stuff means something, but I don't know. Number 10 has scored, so it's 2-0 to England on penalties now.
2-0?
Yeah, because England have got 2 penalties, and Switzerland haven't scored any yet.
All right, yes.
It was 1-1. It was the game was 1-1, but now they're playing penalties. There you go.
That was a good penalty, actually.
It was. Doug Young says, I've been through similar issues as Sean. What's struggling out to come out?
I never struggled out to come out.
I don't think Ruth needs to know that. Found my way through the knee issues. Weight is number 1. Glad Sean is discovering the benefits of losing a few pounds.
Yes, absolutely. Carrying all that weight used to cripple me. Absolutely, didn't it? Mm. Yeah. Mm. My knees are a lot better.
Mm. Switzerland is just about to take a penalty. Number 22. And he scores. So it's 2-1 to England now. No, it's Foden with a F. As in fudge and fool.
Foden. Oh, my sister's here, look.
Where? I know both you. Oh, we're not denying our ages.
Oh, we're not denying our ages.
At least there is one thing. We'll always be younger than your 68-year-old sister.
We will.
Won't we?
We will. We absolutely will.
Although, to give her credit, she does look her age.
Are you ready for the abuse?
By the way, Sean, we love you both as well. Becky says, like a fine wife, a fine wife.
Fine wife?
That's what we could do with a fine wife, couldn't we? England are about to take their 3rd penalty. It's number 7, whoever he is.
What? Why? I don't understand why Anne Michelle's watching when Darren is a football fan and you're watching this.
He's a little on him.
I bet they've got...
Oh, and he scores as well.
I bet they've got 2 tellies on.
I bet they have, yeah. Jude Bellingham is local to me. Is that who it was? Oh, yeah, look, Jude Bellingham.
Ah, right, yeah.
Number 10. There you go. Sean, does it cost more to have tattoos removed than it does to have them done?
No.
Well, enlighten
because
them.
With the tattoo removal, you pay per session. With tattoos having put on, you pay per hour. And the more intricate they are, the longer it takes. Is that right?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget, you might have to pay if your tattooist is designing. So Switzerland, I've just scored as well. So it's 3-2 to England. So yeah, if you want your tattooist to design as well, he might charge for that.
He might charge for the design as well because yours is a unique design.
It is a unique design. Sean does it. We've had that one. Maybe there is a football in Colin's bin today.
Let's have a look. Oh, right. Close, but nowhere near.
Nowhere near. Mrs. Ladycorn. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sean and Colin. We're a bit late today. We've had a really long day at the Cinder Barrow.
Where?
That sounds like Cinder Toffee.
What's a cinder? I don't know what a Cinder Barrow is.
I hope it's Cinder Toffee. Right, who's number 17 for England?
I don't know.
Because we can't show this, by the way, because we would get shut down.
Yeah, we get done for copyright because it's BBC.
But number 17 has scored as well, so it's 4-1. Oh no, 4-2 is it? 4-1. I don't know. We don't really care. We just
thought we'd keep you up to date because I know some of you do like to know.
It's like one of those.
Mrs. Ladycorn, what's a Cinder Barrow, please?
I hope it's like Cinder Toffee.
I like Cinder Toffee.
It's like Alvin.
Oh, that little
lad. Kelvin and Kendall says, I'm hoping to score tonight. Oh, aye.
Which one of you? Both of you?
I think the clue is he took his Viagra 20 minutes ago.
Ah, right.
Watching you is much better than watching the football. So
well, thank you,
Jackie Williams. We're only interested because it's England, and we
Yes.
know there's some people watching because the viewing figures are about 100 down on what they normally are at this
Yeah,
time.
we expect the viewing figures to go up as soon as that's finished.
So Switzerland, number 25, has scored
Scored.
as well. So it looks like it's 4-3 to England at the moment. Watching you is much better than football. I never thought I'd be depending on you guys for live football scores. We never did, to be honest.
We didn't.
This game started at 5 o'clock and it was due to be over for about 6:30, 6:45.
If
So
we'd have known it were going to go on this long, we'd have done the live tomorrow.
yeah, we would have done it tomorrow. It was a bit of a risk, but there we go. Laurie Grant, hi to my favourite couple, Colin and Sean.
Oh, you're a darling, Laurie.
17 is I don't know what that means, love.
Solo in Portugal, 17, ISS Tony.
Ladycon, there you go. Cinderbarrow is a mini railway.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
So who's number 8 then? Because this is the last go. So if England get this, they've won. So we're just going to watch this for a second. If they get this penalty, they have won the game. And they've done it. England have won.
We're
Brilliant.
through to the semi-finals.
That's brilliant. Lots of celebrating, as you can imagine, going on now.
They're celebrating now, and I know my brother-in-law Darren is just... He's thrown his beer across the room.
Michelle probably can't hear us at the moment. For lots of effing and being going on.
Yeah, he'll be swearing. He'll be he'll be doing all sorts. Yeah, but he'll be cheering.
Is this some special football game that the country is watching from a football ignorant American?
It's the European Cup final.
Yeah, it's the Euros, which is why you won't have it in America.
That's right. Yeah, it's the European Challenge Cup thing.
And everybody likes to play England down, even though we expect them to win every time, and we never ever do, ever. Do we? No. I think the last major tournament we won was 1966, so it's quite a long time ago.
I was 2.
But this is the third game we've played in the Euros, and it's gone to penalties, and we've won it on penalties.
Yeah, we're through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, we've won it 5-3
on penalties. It's the European Cup match.
Yep, there we go. So we're going to turn that off now. So
Yeah, turn it off. We don't need
distracting.
it anymore. Watch the viewing figures go up now.
Al Simpson, they are starting to go up now. Was Sean ever to Halifax, Nova Scotia when he was in the Navy?
I wasn't. No. I've always wanted to go to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I think it's because the only thing have they got something about the Titanic over there? Because I know that's where they took all the people they rescued. So I don't know. Because the Titanic fascinates me.
Kelvin and Kendall, he says, is he on that whiskey again?
No, I'm on gin.
He's on gin.
But I finished it.
First one. Well, first one. And there's usually half a bottle in each glass.
It's only one finger.
Solar Life says, it's always lovely to get a semi. Usman says, hi, Sean. I love your content. Do you miss Wakefield?
In one word, no. The only thing I miss is my family. But to be fair, I see my family more now than I did when I lived near Wakefield.
It's weird because I'd always think of that area as home.
Yeah, we do.
Even though I probably wouldn't move back there, to be honest, because I always think whatever you do in life, you just move forward. You just
never look back.
Explore and do new things and
remember, but never look back.
And home for me is a lot of bad memories, which is probably why I don't want to go back there.
Yes.
And we've seen so many nice places since we moved away.
Oh God, yeah, we have.
And I think that's what we'd do. I think if we moved again, we'd probably try to move somewhere else, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But it always feels like home, and we've still got friends. I've got friends there, and Sean's got family there. So we do go back. Well, I haven't, have I yet?
No, because you won't.
But
You won't get your ass out of that chair.
I could go with this chair.
He needs to go see his mate.
He's coming to see me next
He's coming
month.
to see you, but you need to go down there and see him.
I daren't.
Just drive down there.
I daren't. We haven't got a car. Alfie says, yay! I'm on my way home after 6 hours in hospital. She got the all clear.
6 hours?
She's kept her limbs.
She's kept her limbs.
Please tell me she's got all her limbs and organs.
An organ?
Yeah, you don't want to lose an organ, do you?
Have a beer, Alfie.
My granddad thought he'd lost his organ, but somebody had put it on eBay. Janice also says, do you know gin is mother's ruin?
Yes. That's what they call it, mother's ruin.
I should have said Kelvin is on that whiskey again. Do you want to play a little game?
Really?
Do you want to play a little game?
Really?
I was laying in the bath earlier playing with my little rubber ducky.
Right.
And I thought, I know a little game we can play on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. And it's called Name That Vlog.
Name that. Oh, right. Name that vlog.
So what I'm going to do is this is going to test how good a Foxes Afloat fan you are. I just saw an eagle fly past. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Just literally behind the counter. Behind you is nothing. It's just the window and the hill. So when I'm looking at you, I get like peripheral vision of everything going on the hill behind you. And an eagle just flew past. So we're going to play Name That Vlog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a little clip of a vlog.
And if they're not a proper Foxy fan, they'll not get it.
They'll not get it. Well, that man who thinks we live on a barge might.
Well.
Right, all you got to do is it's a little bit like what's in Colin's bin. So we'll watch the comments going down, and the first person...
But it's nothing like what's in Colin's bin.
Well, it won't be if you don't let me explain the rules, will it? The first person we see on the chat wall to name the vlog number... Because all our vlogs have got episode numbers.
They're going to be getting on the computer, watching it on the telly and on the phone.
It will help because there'll be a little bit of a clue in the clip that you'll see as to which vlog it is.
Right.
Because it might be where we are, it might be a story we're talking about, or you might be able to see something that will tell you where the vlog was filmed.
So we're looking back on our travels now.
So we're looking back on our travels, and all you got to do is guess which vlog it is. So you need to tell me which episode vlog it is, because all the vlogs have got episode numbers at the end of the title. So the first person to give me the correct episode number...
Oh, this is going to be awful.
We're going to send...
You know what these people are like.
We're going to send a little prize. And it's not much of a prize. It is just a little bit of a nice little, when you open the envelope, you'll go, it really weren't worth that.
But I'll send you something.
But we'll send you something anyway. So... Turn your sound up if you're not already. Stop watching football and watch and listen carefully. According to legend, King Charles I was standing in that tower watching his troops coming back defeated during the siege of Chester in 1645. And it wasn't long after that he was captured and he was hung. Oof. No, I mean he was hung.
He never changes, does he? He never changes.
So which vlog number was that?
I don't even know.
They're all guessing and they have absolutely no... They're just picking numbers out at random.
Laura,
I'm gonna play it again for you. According to legend, King Charles I was standing in that tower watching his troops coming back defeated during the siege of Chester in 1645. And it wasn't long after that he was captured and he was hung. Oof. No, I mean he was hung. He was hung. What do you mean you're sure Alfie got it? Alfie didn't get it. Alfie,
did he not?
No, nobody's come close yet. The closest one so far is Kelvin and Kendall. They're the closest so far, but nobody's got it right yet. Christy Bagnall says drum roll. No.
For what?
Way out. You are way out. Aaron says 77. That's way out.
What number is it?
Shall we play hotter and colder?
Mute and tell me what number it is.
It says there.
Right.
We're going to play hotter and colder. So 11, cold.
That's really cold.
78 is warmer. Are we getting there? 100.
100.
100. Was episode 102. That's getting warmer. Heather B says 89. That's colder. Zombie Biker 158. Warmer. 167. Cooler. 98. Getting way out again. 68. Cooler. 157 is getting warmer. 159 is getting really warm. 162.
Too hot.
Exactly right. Stephen Brentnell. Well done, Stephen Brentnell. It was episode 162. It was the Chester vlog when we did the Bunbury Shuffle.
It was.
You remember when they bummed Bunbury? That was the other clip.
When they did what?
That was the other clip that was in the vlog. Do you remember?
Yeah, but when they did what?
Bummed Bunbury locks. Watch episode 162. It's very good. Very good. Well done, Stephen Brentnell.
You need to email us.
Send us an email, Stephen, foxesafloat@gmail.com. Let us know your address and we'll send you a little bit of a well done prize.
A little prize.
Let's see if anybody else got it right after Stephen then. Jenny Sherwood was one out. Steve Hickley was 2 out. Nobody else got it. Trish was 2 out. Marion 2 out. Goran was 1 out. A few more 1 out. Alfie was 1 out there.
I thought you'd have got it, Alfie.
Yeah. Well done. Kevin Dennison was the next one to get it then after that at 162. Brilliant. So was that a guess then, Stephen? Because he's saying how lucky was that? So he's not actually a Foxes Afloat fan.
No, he's not. He's just there guessing, isn't he?
He's just guessing and pretending.
Stephen, give us an email with your address.
Well done. Amy Pot, too late, love. We've given the answer out now. Nice try, though.
Are we having another one?
We'll do some more later.
Are we going to do some more?
Anfield says, hello.
Anfield Road Layout in the loft.
His comments are always very short, but he comments.
They are.
But he comments all the time, which is good. We like that. Shows how much I'm a Foxy fan, he said. Well, I think being 1 or 2 out.
Yeah, I think that's not too bad. But I actually thought you'd have got that, Alfie.
I don't think that's that bad, actually. Shall we do another one? Do you like that? I like that.
We've got a
couple. We'll do another one. Right. So another one then.
Oh my God! I've just seen the title of this one.
You've got to guess the vlog. So what you got to do is guess the episode number. The first one to get it right will win a prize.
Lady Milk.
No, you cannot say that.
You cannot say that. You'll have to start again now. Oh dear.
Do you know what I actually remember most about that vlog?
What?
It wasn't Lady Milk, and I'll play the clip again. Watch the cloud of flies above my head, but there wasn't a single one above you.
Lady Milk.
No, you cannot say that.
You cannot say that. You'll have to start again now. Oh dear.
Lady Milk. Right, so let's have a look. Mrs. Ladycorn says 90. Oh, that's warm. 185. Oh,
too hot.
Too cold. Too cold. 183. Oh, 110 says Christy Bagnall. That is super hot. But then Lorraine West goes too cold. 247. Anfield at 7. Oh, way too cold, that one. 201. So we were in Scotland, I think, for 201.
Yeah, that's way too hot.
Alistair's Holes? No, cold. It's the one that's right is the hot one, and then you get colder as you go away from it.
Okay.
That was quick. Mind you, he is only 19.
Alfie!
Well done, Alfie.
He had to get it. He's got it on his list.
It is from episode 111, which was You Can't Say That, which was filmed in Lechlade. That was, as well, if you follow us on Facebook, you'll have seen a post yesterday. That vlog was the last vlog that Dylan ever appeared in.
It was.
Before he died.
It was.
In fact, the last shot you ever see of Dylan is him having a poo. Vlog. Is him having a poo in the outtakes at the end. First thing he did when he jumped off the boat was have a poo.
Right, we've got your address, Alfie, so I'll sort something out for you, mate.
Yeah, we'll send you something out, Alfie. Sharon got it as well. Laura got it. Well done. Sandra Pemberton. That was an easier one, I think.
I think it was easier, yes. Quite a few people have got that.
Jenny Sherwood got it.
Kaz got it.
Kaz Jakes got that. Well done. Christy Bagnall got that one.
Jim Whitman got it.
Slim Jim got it. Solar Life got that as well. Haley got it. Excuse me, burping. Tungy, what a name. Terry got it. Episode 111. Busy got it. Well done.
Nice one,
Well
people.
done. Well done, Alfie, says Michelle.
Yes, well done, Alfie. I'll sort something out for you tomorrow.
Miss Dillon, I wrote a post about him yesterday and I got a bit sad when I wrote that.
Yes.
James Bagnall knew it was the Thames. He sent us an email. Good. I know that episode, says Alfie.
It's a doubly sad. It's a doubly sad day, really, because it was my dad's 80th birthday, and it was the day Dylan died, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we sort of. It's a double sadness.
Hi, boys. Hope all is well.
We are.
And there's a
Pontiacs.
And there's a picture of an oil well. I wonder if that's some kind of subliminal Texan buy oil message.
We have oil wells up here. Well,
do,
not
don't
on
we?
land, but we do offshore.
How are the chickens doing in this very wet weather?
Oh, they love it. They love the wet weather. They just stand there getting absolutely soaked
And eating worms.
and eating worms because they. You know what rain does to the ground, and the worms come up.
It does what? The blackbirds do that as well, don't
They
they?
do, yeah. That's what birds do. They. It mimics rain.
To tease you should do that and tease the worms. You're good at that, aren't you?
Where are you going with this?
Teasing the worms. James Bagnall knew it was the Thames. A lot of people knew it was the Thames.
Yes, it was the Thames. Yes,
Definitely was the Thames. So Alf, we're
you
sending
were Alfie
him,
Barlow.
we're sending him something out.
We'll send you some, Alfie.
We'll do another couple after 8 o'clock, I think, after we've done what's in Colin's bin. Yeah? Joran's stamping his feet. I don't know whether he's stamping his feet because he lost or he's just trying to get big worms.
He might be trying to get big worms.
I think he is as well. Looks like a nodding donkey at Kimmage, that oil well.
The picture you showed
I have no idea.
when you said oil.
All right. Jackie says, do you think Dylan would have loved Scotland?
Oh God, yes. He would have loved it up here, wouldn't he?
Why?
Why? Open space. He loved just being in open space, didn't he?
But he was never like a runny roundy
Oh
exploring
no, he
dog.
wasn't. No, but he would have loved the open space.
He
Just
meandered.
sniff around the garden.
Yeah, Dylan meandered.
He did.
He wasn't a typical Springer Spaniel.
No, it wasn't. Not like these numpty we have here.
Yeah, he did. He used to, when we used to, before we got the boat, we used to walk around a field and down the side of a bypass. It was like a big square. It was about a mile round. And he just used to meander about 20 feet in front of us, didn't he? Sniffing. He knew the route.
Yeah, he never wandered off away from us. As you know, when you saw him around the canal and the locks and everything, wasn't it? He used to just stand there and propeller his tail.
I thought you were buffering then.
Not propeller his tail.
I thought you just kind of paused and were buffering. Dylan's the reason why Mitch got Milo.
Is it really? Oh, yes, I remember that, actually, yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Ian Lindsay says, hi guys from Ian and Esther. Sorry we are late, but we had a drink. But we just watched the football. Well, we had the football.
Yeah, if you'd have been watching us, we'd have been telling you the score as it was going on.
We had the football on, and we were giving commentary, weren't we?
We were.
Like, he's got nice legs. Number whoever it was, 47, is it your favourite?
See, he even knows the number.
Right. Can we just pause that? Just park that for a second. Tell me whether you're a Manchester City fan or a not Ian Foden, Phil Foden fan or not. Is it not pretty much common knowledge that Phil Foden uses the number 47? Just tell me. You don't have to fancy the lad to know that he uses number 47. I think it's a pretty well-known fact. It's the same as Cristiano Ronaldo uses number 7.
And you fancy him as well.
No, but that... I I actually don't now.
No, you don't now.
I don't now.
You used to.
I did when he was younger. Yeah. So Steve says, "Did you get my email? We won't be checking emails because we're actually working at the moment. We're doing a live chat on YouTube.
We'll sort it out tomorrow. Stephen. Don't you worry, mate.
So we will do it.
I'll sort that out tomorrow for you.
We don't do it while we're working." Let's have a look. Saw the pup spot on the Upper Peak Forest. We did the same area a few months later. Yeah, Dylan's ashes are scattered on the Peak Forest Canal at between New Mills and Furness Vale, which is where we used to moor one of our favourite moorings.
Yes, his ashes are scattered there.
Kelvin likes the number 69 for some reason. He just made me type this.
We're going to have words with these two, you know.
We used to like 69, don't we? No, it's more like a 68 for us now, isn't it? Whereas
why is it a 68 now?
Whereas you'll do me and I owe you one.
Yeah, we're going to have words with you two when we see you.
They're a bad influence, aren't they?
They are a bad influence.
They really are a bad influence.
What's in Colin's bin?
You've been sick in the bin. It looks like you've been sick in the bin. Oh, no! Please don't be sick in the bin.
I can't remember the last time I was sick.
I can't remember. I don't think I've been sick in this house yet.
No, I haven't.
Well, we've lived in this house. I mean, What's in Colin's Bin? Hello, welcome to another sparkly edition of What's in Colin's Bin. That is Colin's Bin. Do you want to give it a shake in front of the microphone?
That's all you're getting.
It sounds strange.
It does sound strange.
It doesn't sound hard and it doesn't sound soft.
It doesn't.
It sounds...
No, don't answer the questions before they start asking them.
It doesn't sound hard and it doesn't sound soft. It sounds a little bit in between, like semi-hard or semi-soft. Welcome to another sparkly edition of What's in Colin's Bin. If you can guess what's in Colin's Bin, we will send you a little prize. Don't know what it is. It's whatever's basically in the kitchen cupboards. We can only answer yes or no. Don't try and guess what it is without asking questions first, because it's just annoying, to be honest. Is it not?
Not for me, it is for you.
It is for me.
It really gets his goat up.
It really does get my goat up. Is my... Do you mean penis?
No.
Right, okay. Right, off we go then. First one that we see guesses it right will win a little bit of a prize. Let's go right back up. Where are we? Is it plastic?
No.
Is it wood?
No.
Can you eat it?
No.
You guys look so happy. Thank you. We're in the middle of something at the moment. Do you use it?
I do.
Is it plastic?
No.
Is it edible?
No.
We've asked that. Jaffa cakes?
No.
Is it rubber?
No.
Can you wear it?
No.
Is it plushy?
Is it what?
Plushy.
No.
No.
Don't know.
Is
What's plushy?
like a cushion or a soft toy?
No.
Is it from the kitchen?
Yes.
Is it fuzzy?
No.
Is it from the studio?
No.
No, we just said it's from the kitchen. Even though you probably did write that at the same time, to be honest. Is it a book?
Yes.
Oh, we're not giving him that then.
Not at that.
So
no.
we need to be more specific then.
We do.
Is it pliable?
No.
Well, we've worked out that it's from the kitchen and it's a book. So I'm actually going to scroll right down to the bottom. Is it from the kitchen? Yes. Is it health related?
No.
Is it a tool?
No.
Is it metal?
No.
Do you use it when you're making marmalade?
No.
Is it a mixing spoon?
No.
A food wrapper?
No.
A thermometer?
No.
A utensil?
No.
Is it a cookbook? I think we should give him it at that.
It is actually,
I think
yes.
we should give him it at that. Yay!
And it's an old cookbook.
It is actually a very old cookbook. Sean's favourite bureau book.
My favourite cake book.
Go on then, tell them about it.
This cake book it's about 50 years old. In fact, it might be older. I think it's from the 50s, this one. Let's have a look. I don't know what. You
sound a bit like Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
You don't know where you are, do you?
I don't know.
Is it time for you to lie down? Well done, Laura. Laura Haber, then send us an email, foxesafloat@gmail.com. Let us know your address and we'll send you a little prize. Congratulations. Well done. So who else got that right? I think quite a few people got that
Yes.
just after Laura. So Laura was the first to say it was a cookbook, but not long after, literally seconds after, Hayley got that as well. Then Sharon got that. Becky, Kelvin and Kendall, Elaine, Zombie Biker, Jane, Skylar, quite a few people saying recipe book, cookery books. So well done. That was an easy one this week, wasn't it?
It was actually, yeah. That went a little bit too quick.
I expected that, to be honest, to go on quite a lot longer than it did.
Yeah, but it's my favourite cookbook, my favourite bureau cookbook.
Is it like
Easy.
stuff you can make with rations and stuff?
No,
Is it
it's
not?
just basic cake recipes, and you can buy these on eBay or from them.
Can I take this jacket off now?
You can take that jacket off now.
It's starting to itch. Whew.
I bet you're warm now, aren't you?
I am warm now. Oh, let me just have a bit of the jingle doesn't give me enough time to readjust and get myself. I need to make the jingle a bit longer. Do you need to go and do
My
something
leg's
with your
tightening
leg?
up.
What do you need to do?
Move it.
Well, move it then. There you go. Have you tried doing that?
Yeah, it don't work when I'm sat down.
Have you tried doing that? That does look rude. No, I'm supposed to do that for my hip.
No, that doesn't do anything.
All right.
Stretching it does.
Right.
Moving
have,
it
have
does.
you tried standing on your toes?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
I bet gin helps though, doesn't it? I bet going downstairs and getting yourself a gin help. Yeah, I thought that might help.
Gin
somehow.
helps.
Yeah, I thought that would.
I want to see what they're saying first.
Is it? I was going to say Biro, but thought you were throwing it away. Such a book. Oh, we don't throw it away.
Oh God, no.
Oh no, I don't know why you've gone down there. Oh, look at Esther Lindsay's hair. We're going to have to put her on the pink table at the wedding, aren't we?
We are.
We haven't got a pink table, but we might have to make one now.
Well, we'll, yes.
We might have to make one
She
now.
might not have that hair colour when she comes.
No, she might not do. Another wedding guest. I have that cookbook. It was my grandmother's.
Yes.
Love the scone. I fancy some. Can you make some scones tomorrow instead of marmalade?
No.
Okay, then.
I can make some scones, though.
Well, you're not making marmalade anyway tomorrow.
I'm not making anything tomorrow.
No.
We're
What
off.
about if I ask on that camera instead? Can you make me some scones tomorrow, please?
No. I can, yes. I'll make some in the morning. And
Is
then
this
when we
book-
come back, they'll be all nice and cool.
Is this book from your family?
No, it's something I purchased many years ago.
Catwoman Jones says, I've got that book too.
Yes.
Gabby says, I have a Biro cookbook.
I've got two, actually. I've got two different editions.
Gave each of my kids a copy when they left home.
Yes.
Is that our Gabby, or is that another Gabby?
No, that's a different one.
All right, okay. Biro was a food product,
It is. They make flour.
and that's where the cookbook comes from.
It is,
because
yes.
it's things that you can make with their flour.
That's right.
It is. Is it worth £45 in that cool book I've just looked on eBay?
I don't think it costs that much. I don't think they're worth that much.
Phil Foden is named Agnes after his grandfather, who was 47 when he died. Hence the number 47. Thank you. See?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
There you go. That's the 21st edition, published 1958.
I knew it was old. I knew it was older than me. So yes, it's 62 years old.
Beth Lyle says, Colin, I like your chair. Guess what I call it?
Boolies.
Ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
Yeah, because it sounds like Boolies. It's my ghoulie chair. Have you removed the flashing guy from that trailer?
Have we?
Have we? Can't get rid of him.
No, we
No.
have. I'm going to have to move.
Is there?
My
You all right?
leg. Yeah, it's. Oh,
You all right?
put this bin down.
Paula says, Sean, well, you get up and do what's in Colin's bin dance to help your leg. Promise me one thing. Promise me one thing. That you will never do that again. Ever. Promise?
I promise.
Thank you. Oh, blimey, it's warm in here tonight, I tell you. Carol says it's Phil Foden, not Fox. Stop arguing. We're here for a laugh. It don't matter. Sean, you should get up. We've just done that one. Alistair Souls, do you use the cookbook when you was in the Navy? No. I know that for a fact because I've asked him that before. You guys are leg ends. You make my whole week. Thank you. I do like making people's whole week. Did you hear Aerosmith just wrote... I really do. Did you hear Aerosmith just wrote a Chinese cookbook? Walk this way. You can't say that. Esther, I'm still pink, but will happily sit on any colour table. The tables are white. So there you go. Plain scones or cheese? Well, I like a plain scone. If I have to have a fruit scone, I'll have a fruit scone, but I'm not keen on fruit in scones. I do prefer a plain scone with butter, not jam or cream, just butter, and like proper salted butter, not all this other crap. Sean likes cheese scones. He will have a cheese scone, but I prefer those. Good evening. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you, Teddy Bear. We are having a Rattler's gin. It's the same brand as the Cornish cider. Oh, no, that's a different one, isn't it? Porking cider I'm thinking of. Are you pleased the SNP are finished? Well, the SNP aren't finished. They have lost some seats, but we are not doing politics on this show, so please don't talk about politics because it will just get removed. Alistair's Holes is laughing at something. I don't know what it is. Best video, stand by it. I don't know. Who doesn't like the flashing guy, says Alfie Barlow. If you could smell what we can smell when he does that with his leg, I think you probably could guess that we don't like... Anyway, don't want to put us off as scones, do we, really? Claudia says, plain scone with clotted cream. Now, this is that clotted cream just is... It's not natural, is it? Oh, butter. Yeah, we did Dickens cider as well, didn't we? Because I don't think Sean believed Dickens cider was a real thing, was it? But it is. Dickens cider is a proper brand. Porking cider. We all like a bit of porking cider, don't we? Well, I don't, to be honest, but I'm sure plenty of other men do. Colin, what's your favourite beer? I don't drink beer, to be honest. I drink mostly soft drinks. But I do have a little bit of alcohol when we're doing these. Only a little bit. I don't drink much at all, to be honest. I mainly drink soft drinks. Imagine Sean in the flashing guy's skirt. I actually can. The thing is, I don't think Sean would be able to get his leg that high without ending up in hospital for a couple of days. There would probably be quite a loud cracking sound and then some screaming. I don't, to be honest, it's not a thought. Yeah. What is clotted cream? Let's not go there. Scone as in bone. Absolutely not, and we're not getting involved in that argument. Sean, scone or scone?
Scone.
There you go. Scone. Colin likes cherry coke, says Aaron.
Yes, Colin likes cherry coke.
I might have cherry coke at the wedding, actually.
Are you?
I might do, yeah. That people, somebody said,
I need to pull my pants up.
Down. Right, not in front of the people. Somebody was asking whether we like plain scone or cheese scone, and I said I like plain scone, and you like a cheese scone.
I like cheese. Definitely.
Now, Colin Hanson new is sitting there eating some scones now.
Ooh, I like a scone or scone.
If you loved us, you'd put half a dozen in a taxi and send them to us.
Yes. Doesn't matter how much it costs, we don't mind. You pay, that's fine.
You pay. Lynn says, I make blueberry scones. They're a big hit with my grandsons.
Ooh.
Never tried them.
Never tried blueberry scones.
Jenny says, Colin, your tattoo looks amazing. Which one? That one, I'm assuming, the new one.
Yes.
Thank you. It is nearly finished now, actually. It is. It just needs a couple of tiny little bits adding to it, which I'm having done after the wedding. But that's it for now. That's all I'm having done for now. The reason that bit looks a bit darker is because it's new, so it's still a bit red and a bit swollen. So that bit there...
It's the latest.
Will end up looking like that bit there. How's your week been? Whole. As yours? My week's been whole.
Your hole's been weak.
No, my week's been whole. Gabby says, got to have my scone the proper Cornish way. It is our Gabby. There can't be another Gabby that's spelt like that.
Well,
Cornish.
If that's Gabby, our friend, then she's changed her username.
Have you changed your... Is that really... Is it you? Bring some scones if it is. What? There'll be a knock at door now.
Well, she said she were going to make me some pasties, but she's... How long have we known her now? And she's never made me a proper pasty.
8 minutes. You can still buy them at the Coop, says Fluffy Bunny. But what? What?
Scones.
All right, okay. Can't imagine Justin Bieber in a skirt like that. No, I wouldn't. I could imagine him in a kilt.
I think he'd look good in a kilt, actually.
I think he'd look good in a kilt. And without it.
Yeah, you would.
Although he'd need to shave that, because I don't... There's no need for that amount of hair down there, to be honest. We only like cherry coke when we cook our gammon joint. Well, most people drink wine, don't they, with gammon? Yeah. You strange people.
Or gammon, it's cider.
No, it's pork in cider, isn't it? Is it not?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, pork in cider. Anyway, oh no, we can't do that because no. Yes, it's me.
What? Why have you changed your username? You're confusing us.
Carl Hancock says, "How's the bees?" Very upset, to be honest,
with
because
this
it's
weather.
It's done nothing but rain and be cold and miserable.
We'll have to feed them again.
Scone as in gone, not cone. Exactly. Did I see that Colin Hanson is from Cannock? I thought I was the only one from Cannock. Well, now I'm in something Cheesy Hay or something. I don't know. Come on, England. Half an hour late, but there we go. Yes, it's Gabby. She's changed her name. Now I have to call her Mackerel Cat at home.
Ah, right.
I don't like names with more than 2 syllables. If you think of all the people I like, their names are less than 2 syllables. Sean, Jamie, Justin, Lewis. They're all less than 2 syllables. I don't like anybody that's got more than 3. Think about it. There you go, you see. That's why I'm not talking to Barbara. Lynn Bishop says we cook our gammon in coke. Try it. I don't like
really?
I don't like gammon because I once went train spotting and there was a carrier bag on a wall at the train station and I looked in the carrier bag and somebody had been sick in the carrier bag and it looked and smelt like gammon.
I love gammon.
And that's why I don't eat gammon. So no, I'm not going to try it. Don't like it. But thank you anyway. Bob Tipton says, hello. Can I ask, you can ask, if you are trained in history because your videos are more educational than watching Dan Snow, or do you use Google to do your research?
He uses many things.
That
were rude.
I don't care. They don't care. So... Usually when I'm doing research, it's a little bit weird. When we were on the canal, I used to use a combination of lots of things. So we had 2 books. We had 2 different types of guidebooks. One was Nicholson's. I forget the name of the other one. But there were 2 different types of guidebooks for the routes, and each one used to have
a brief history,
stories and histories of points around the canal. So that would always be my starting point because we'd use the guidebooks to basically see how far we were going to go on a certain day, so that we could check out where the moorings would be, where we could stop for water and rubbish and shops and things like that. So that was the first thing we would do is plan how far we were going to go on a certain day. So then I'd be able to look at the books and pick out places that I thought would be interesting to talk about. Now, sometimes there'd be enough information in the guidebooks. Sometimes there'd only be a mention, and so I'd then move on to either Google and Wikipedia and things like that to try and dig a bit deeper into a story. Or sometimes ask other people, because sometimes the only way to get accurate information is to ask people
that live there,
that know about it. And more often than not, I would talk to people to get the right story, because you can go and Google and Wikipedia and get a story that's not quite right, or that's missing bits of information that I thought was relevant to make a story really interesting. So yeah, I mean, it's when we were talking. If you saw that clip earlier when we were doing Guess the Vlog, and it was in Chester,
yes,
wasn't it? And the story was about Charles I and the battle, and about his soldiers coming back, and then so all that came from kind of Google and history books.
It did.
But it was only by talking to his great grandson Eric that I found out that he was hung.
Who was? His great grandson.
Well, he was as well, apparently, but Charles I was, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Charles I was more hung than his great grandson. He showed me. I hope that answered your question, Bob. What are you sorry for? What's Esther sorry for?
What you done?
Oh, don't be sorry. It's just that right.
What happened?
Right. You need to remove that comment, because if people see that email address, then they're going to get access to everything, aren't they? The bus and the party and everything. And the person who's organising it, whose name I'm not going to say, isn't going to know if they're a guest or not a guest. So by putting that email address on, basically anybody could turn up. So that's what I meant. So don't apologise. Just delete it. Otherwise, we might have a problem. Cheese scone with butter and Marmite. Oh, I'm dribbling. When we were talking about Phil Foden, you were dribbling, weren't you? That's why you had to go out of the room and change your joggers. I noticed they're a different colour.
No, they're not a different colour.
And I bet you've got a pad on now, haven't you?
No.
Yes, it was Carl that was in the... Oh, he's talking to somebody else now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Super chat from Slim Jim. Thank you.
Slim Jim, thank you.
Just want to say I appreciate your vlogs on your personal journey with mental health. It's helped me understand myself.
Awesome, mate. That's really good.
Alice Tassel says, I like your history when you told the story about the Falkirk Tunnel.
That's a square tunnel, isn't it?
It's no, that is called something else. Falkirk Tunnel is the one before it.
Oh, is it?
Or after it. There's two tunnels.
Yes, there is.
So Falkirk Tunnel is lit, but that's the one that's lit with white fluorescent lights and has got the little towpath.
Correct, yes. Yeah, I remember now, yes.
Yeah, but it's weird because the Union Canal, which is where the Falkirk Tunnel and the Falkirk Wheel ends the Union Canal, had more in the way of canal history to it than the Caledonian did. The Caledonian Canal was more like historic stories about like the wars and
about the clans and everything like that. Yeah,
and even going back to like prehistoric days and how it's formed and everything like that. So that was a completely different type of history.
Because the Caledonian Canal is more natural glens that are filled with water.
Well, it literally was the two things coming together, wasn't it?
That's two plates coming together.
The Great Glen was formed, but yeah, it's weird how two canal. I mean, it's called the Caledonian Canal is called a canal. But not a lot of it. I think it's about a third is man-made. It might be a bit less than that. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's just joining loch to loch.
Yeah, a lot of it is. Some of it is man-made, which is why it's all called a canal. But it's very much in places nothing like a canal. Whereas the Union is very much typically like an English canal. The vast majority of the Union Canal, you would think that you were on an English canal.
Yeah, you would. It's exactly the same
most of the time. So it's very different. I enjoyed the Caledonian more. I think 'cause it was different. But I did like the history on the Union.
Yes.
Because the tunnels were brilliant. The stories were brilliant, like Lynn Lithgow and coming out of Edinburgh, and especially Falkirk and the Falkirk Wheel and the story of the locks. Brilliant stuff. Thank you. Brilliant. I like that. Lynn Bishop, thank you.
Oh, a super
for
chat
some
from
fondant
Lynn
for the
Bishop.
bees. Tell you what,
We need it. They need it.
Unless things turn around
Quickly.
pretty sharpish, we could be in serious trouble with the bees. I'm not exaggerating. I'm actually thinking we've just put supers on ready for the honey, the heather honey, which will start in a few weeks, maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks. I'm actually thinking about taking the supers off and giving them some sugar syrup just to store, just to take down into the brood box to store, because they've still got nothing in brood stores.
No, they haven't.
And by this point last year, I didn't have as many hives, but at this point last year, they were pretty much full, and there's nothing yet. It could be that the heather comes in and that the weather turns, and we have a lovely end of July, a lovely August, a lovely September, and it could be that it turns around completely. But
We've even had to give them pollen.
yeah, we've been having to buy them protein and pollen to get the queens laying, because the weather's been so bad that when it does buck up, the queens are not laying. So yeah, there's quite a few things we're having to do. It's costing us
A lot of money.
Are you ready for this? We have at the moment 21 hives still. It's costing us £30 a week to keep them going, each one. So yeah, you can imagine we're having to sell to try and pay for all that. It's not fun at the moment. We could be in trouble in the winter if that doesn't change. So thank you for that. That
really helps.
Really does help. That will pay for a hive for a few days to keep them going. That's fine, Lindsay. I knew you wouldn't have known. That's why I said don't apologise. I knew you wouldn't have known, so don't worry about it. I just wanted you to be careful and for the gang that are meeting up. And again, thanks, Sharon.
Oh, Sharon Bamber,
this time for some scones and salty butter. I said you got to have proper salty Lurpak.
Yeah, you have.
On scones. I'm not keen on clotted cream. Somebody asked what clotted cream was, and I just retched rather than told them.
Oh no, I love clotted cream and jam. On a scone.
Tell them what clotted cream was, because I just retched.
Clotted cream. It's cream that's clotted.
But what does clotted mean?
It's clotted. It's naturally clotted.
Like your blood clots?
Yes.
Well, that causes a stroke, so why would you want to eat that?
If you eat too much clotted cream, it would cause a stroke.
Fluffy says, I agree with the comments about mental health. I felt adrift for a few days, and this is helping me feel a bit better.
Oh, nice one.
Right, you can answer me this then, YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. I was for a few months ago, I started thinking about plans for a new live chat called Bollocks to Anxiety. And I kind of drifted, a combination of being really busy with the bees and a lot of stuff going on, and my mental health not being that great for the past couple of months.
Your head's not been with it, has it?
Not lately, no. And I think it is just a combination of planning for the wedding and the bees not doing well because of the weather. And even the election, that just watching the news and social media just seems to have been taken over by the election. And you see people posting lies and nasty things, and that can be a bit stressful.
Yeah.
And I even had to start switching off from that for a few weeks. So I think it's just a combination of that. Anyway, long story short, I was going to do this live chat where it was going to be like interviewing somebody, but then as a live chat so people could talk and it was like a big conversation. And I'm going to be honest, I went off the idea because a lot of things you see about mental health, especially like live chats and interviews, it tends to get very maungy and depressing. And I don't want to do that because I think you can be quite positive and quite honest about things without being miserable and maungy. I didn't want it to turn into a story of, I've been self-harming for 40. I know that's sad, but I didn't want it to turn into that. I wanted it to turn into something more aspiring for people to watch.
Yes.
Where people would come away from it feeling more positive than they would about hearing really sad stories about how other people are suffering.
Yes, I get that.
I really don't mean that in a selfish or uncaring way, because I know people do suffer really badly to the worst that you could imagine. But I didn't want it to be like that. That exists. It's already out there. I wanted to do something a little bit... You know what we like? We always do things a bit different. And so I'm still thinking of doing it, but if I do it, sorry, readjusting while I'm trying to be serious. If I do it, I want to do it like that, where it's more of a positive contribution and people talking rather than just
To lift people up rather than
rather
push
than
them
just
down.
literally spilling your guts in front of
Yeah.
everybody and turning it into a really sad, depressive fest. So if you think that we could pull that off, and I don't mean that in
not in a rude way.
not in a rude. That's a different channel. Then tell me. I might still do that because I'd like to do that, but
It's still mulling round in his head, you see.
yeah, I want to get it right. I'm not going to do it for the sake of doing it. If I do it, I want to do it right. Right, moving on then. Mark and Janice, our first video was the Saltaire one, and then we immediately watched the Five Risers in big. Oh, go back even further than that.
Way back.
Yes. Searle says, hi guys, thanks for making me smile. I've had a few bad days and listening to you has really helped me.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. Looks, right. Really big favour. Please don't use the chat wall to have conversations amongst yourself because people are trying to chat and have chats put on the wall and it gets really difficult trying to pick through everybody. Just kind of message each other privately rather than using the chat wall. What Not to Do says super chats from What Not to Do. Thank you.
Wow.
Please give my hive a top up. Weather has been awful this side of Scotland as well.
It will definitely get a top up with that.
Looking out the window, it is just horrible. It's just
still raining.
Grim and raining and breezy. And I haven't seen anything of the bees for about 2 or 3 days. It's not going to be pleasant for them. So thank you for that. I will get them a box of fondant for that. Same for Goldie as well. Tell with the beast, thank you.
That will really help Goldie.
£10 buys us 1/3 of a box of fondant, which
will last them a few days.
Which is good. Catherine App says another super chat. Thank you. Towards the bees and anything else you need. Scones. We need scones.
No, it's towards the bees.
The bees need scones. Sorry,
the bees
I'm
need
rearranging.
scones.
The bees need scones.
Well, you might have a
Don't
pound
bees
left.
need Heinz?
You might have a pound left after that, and I'll buy you some scones.
No, because it's $29.99 for a box of fondant, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put Sharon's £10 towards that as well.
Yes. Thank you, Sharon. That's another one from Sharon.
Thank you, Catherine. That means so much. Thank you. Kelvin and Kendall, thank you. Helping with the bees. This is all brilliant. Thank you so much. And Sharon as well, and Liz. Thank you so much.
That's amazing.
Connor says, yay to, great for my mental health, lads. Keep up the good work.
Yay too.
Can you get the bee stuff through Amazon? If you can, put it on your wish list so YouTube doesn't get a share. We can buy it from Amazon, but it is a little bit more expensive and it's not on Prime, which means you pay extra for delivery, and it means that we can't add it to our wish list. We can only add stuff that's on Prime to our wish list, and the bee stuff isn't on that. The other way you can do it is you can, if you want us to get all of the super chat money, is to do it through PayPal. There's a link in the video description. Or you could, the other way to do it is to get us a voucher from Thorn, which is the company that we buy all our bee equipment from. Sorry, I'm just going to move that up there. Oh no, I'll move that down there and I'll move that over your face because we know you like that. So Thorn is the company that we buy all our bee equipment from, so that's where we get the fondant and stuff from as well. So if you want us to get, if you don't want YouTube to take a cut, if you scan that QR code, you can buy like a voucher from Thorn, and then we can just use that. It's like an account there, and we can just use that to buy all the stuff for the bees. Yeah. And then nobody gets a cut. We get 100% of whatever it is that you put in towards it. So I'll leave that on the screen for a little bit. Brenda says, what's the latest with the wild hive that took up residency in your temporary hive box?
Oh, they've got a lovely new home now.
Yes, we put them on we have a quarantine apiary, which is away from all the other bees, because we don't know when we catch them wild whether they've got any diseases. There's a few diseases. There's one called foul brood, which is not very nice. There's a mite called varroa, which is not very nice. And we just keep them away apart for a while so that I can make sure that they've not got any diseases. All the ones I've ever caught have been absolutely fine. And the disease isn't really prevalent as far north as we are. So I'm not as worried as a lot of people in England would be. But yeah, they're really good. We've transferred them into their own full-size hive. They're currently getting some sugar syrup to help them build the frames up.
Yeah.
But the queen's fine. The queen's in there. She's laying eggs, and we're getting brood. It's just really slow because of the weather.
Yeah, it's been awful, really. It's been an awful summer.
It has. Steve Fisher, thank you so much.
You're a gentleman.
That will buy them some fondant. Thank you. Lorraine says, Colin, anxiety. Can you just take over? Because I think I'm going to burp.
Colin, anxiety lil here. I think she means little. Anxiety a little here. Out of every negative comes positive.
Yeah, anxiety lil here. Out of every negative comes a positive. She's an anxiety lil.
Oh, right.
Like you're a Gert and I'm a Maud. She's a lil.
Oh, I get it now.
Alfie, you should do that.
Alfie.
To help with the hives, thank you.
You're
That will literally keep 50,000 bees alive for a week.
a mate.
Joran says, is it Joran or Goran? I'm guessing it's Joran because of the... I don't know, though. Can you give bees sugar? You can give them fondant. There's two ways we can feed them. In the summer, we can give them sugar syrup, which is basically 1 part sugar to 1 part water dissolved. And we only give the bees that really need that, or if it's a new colony and they're building up the frames, we give them that for a while to give them the energy and to store, to keep them going. When it's as bad as it is weather-wise now, it's very moist and damp and humid sometimes. So we tend to give them fondant, baker's fondant, which is dry. The reason we do that is because it's drier, so it's not going to cause condensation and moisture in the hive, so it's better for them.
And baker's fondant is basically what you would put icing on a cake.
And they basically eat that. They don't store it, because with sugar syrup, they're tempted to store it. But with fondant, they eat it straight away. They basically go to it and eat it. They don't really store it. They can store it with a bit of... There's ifs and buts, but for the most part, they just eat it for energy, which is what they're getting at the moment, because there's not much to go out and forage, and it's just so wet and windy and cold that they can't get out. So that's what we give them. We give them baker's fondant. Slim says, curious, are you boys Scottish or have you just moved to Scotland? Scotland is on my bucket list. You can probably tell by the accent
That we're not Scottish.
that we're not Scottish.
We are from Yorkshire in England, originally.
Yeah. Lynn says, how much for a box of fondant sugar syrup from Thorns? We normally pay £30 for a box. It can range from £20 to £30 at the moment. I think 'cause everybody's buying it. It's about £30 a box.
Yeah, so they put the prices up.
But that's where we get it from normally. Alistair says it's been horrible, wet, cold in Cumbria. I think it is everywhere, isn't it?
Everywhere, mate.
To be honest.
It's the whole of the UK at the moment.
To the Lumenback says, if you did the anxiety podcast, I'd come on and talk about how I've gone from a gibbering wreck to taking control, and I'm now in the process of setting up a mindfulness community project.
Wow.
Okay. Well done.
Awesome.
James, thank you. Super chat from James. Thank you so much. That will buy a full box of fondant.
It certainly will.
To help the bees must be difficult for you. It's just worry.
Yeah, it's more difficult for the bees than us.
It is just worry. I'll give you an example. The last cold spell we had.
Yesterday.
No, the last cold spell, which lasted 2 weeks, and it was about a month ago.
Yes.
And the temperature for about a week didn't get into double figures. It was about 8 or 9 degrees.
They were producing honey before that.
We had quite a strong northerly wind, and it was just blowing in constant showers and hail and sleet. And this was in June, and it went on for about 2 weeks. And I wasn't able to inspect the hives because it's so cold. If you take the lid off, they're just going to get a chill, and that can do them more damage. So I had to leave them for 2 weeks. I went in, and a couple of them, a lot of bees had died. And the problem that then had is that you have the brood box at the bottom where they all live on the big frames. But then on the mesh at the bottom, there was hundreds and hundreds of dead bees that had died from starvation or just from the cold or whatever. And of course, they would then start to rot if I didn't remove them. So I had to take the hive apart, to get rid of the dead bees. And luckily that hive was thriving again last week.
Their ventilation comes from underneath.
But then it starts again, so it's just like this constant worry of what am I going to find when I get back to them. And it's not just me. It's not. I've spoken to. I know I speak to 2 or 3 other beekeepers across the country, and
Even as far south as Wales.
and they're having exactly the same problem. So it's not just me, but it is a lot worse temperature-wise up here. Because at least further south, temperatures are getting up to like 15, 16, 17, 20 Celsius. So between the showers, it's actually nice for them to get out. Up here, it's barely getting to like 12 degrees some days.
Yeah, it's been terrible.
And the wind is just cold. So when it's windy, they have a problem landing. If you imagine how small a bee is, and you're trying to land on a flower when it's really windy, it doesn't work for them. So, yeah, more difficult for them, I think.
Thank you, James.
Hi, Colin and Sean from Simon and Sparkle. Not heard
Hello,
for you.
Simon and Sparkle.
Where were you last week? I'm sure you weren't here last week.
I'm sure.
Rick says, how do we donate via PayPal for bees? Can't work out how to make the super chat work. Right, if you go into the video description under this video,
So you might have to go on your phone, your tablet, or your computer.
or you might have to wait until it's finished. In the video description, there's ways to support us, and one of them is to donate via PayPal, and there'll be a link there. Just click that link. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can pay by credit card or debit card or whatever, but it just goes through PayPal. On a positive note, Sparkles has just had a wee in the garden.
I like it. I do like that.
Please tell me that Sparkles is the man and Simon's the dog. That would be ace, wouldn't it?
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry, guys. What's the recipient name and email address are you using on Thorn? I'm sorry that I gave you half the information, didn't I? You use our email address, which is that one there, foxesafloat@gmail.com. So, yeah, if you're doing anything on Thorn, that's the recipient email address. Oh, my bad. Fans for the memories. I love fondant. Oh, God. When he's rolling it out for the Christmas cake.
Fondant fancies. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, you do like it. Don't you? He comes and steals all the fondant and icing off me.
He kind of rolls the fondant out, and all the little bits he cuts off the edges. I love them. It's no wonder I'm definitely going to get diabetes before I die.
It's only 2 months before I make the Christmas cakes.
I know. Nico's here.
Nico, where you been?
Is that all you've got?
Yeah. She better not have been just getting drunk. You've been getting drunk, haven't you? You have, haven't you?
Hi from the North Queensland, Australia. Hello.
Wow.
Such a lot. In fact, you probably couldn't get any further away from us on Earth
No, you couldn't.
than North Queensland.
Well, you could. North Queensland. But you could. Further away is down in Tasmania.
Julie says, from me and the hubby, a super chat. Thank you so much.
You're awesome, Julie.
I think we've actually got enough to pay for the next couple of weeks of
think we
thing,
might have,
which is
yeah.
a relief because our overdraft
Has
is
gone
getting
down.
a little bit screamy. We know a few people that do well with bees, but they have 150 more or hives, and you are always one fire or wasp invasion away from disaster.
Correct.
Exactly. We have insurance for our hives for anything like that, but it's not the point, is it? You shouldn't. We can't claim for bad weather, but we can claim for accidents and fires
You
and
can't
things like
claim
that.
for acts of God.
But if we lose them because of the cold, we can't claim. Go Sparkles, says Sharon Bamber.
Go Sparkles, peeing in the garden.
Joe Brown loves us both.
Oh, we love you, Joe.
Sparkle says, I've given up weeing in the garden. But Gwen says, woohoo, go Sparkles. Nice life for Sparkles. I love French nougat.
Oh, nougat, a
or
bit of nugget.
Nugget, as we call it in Yorkshire.
A bit of nugget.
Yeah. John Cox says, Colin, I was feeling down until you two came on, and now I'm crying with laughter.
Are we that upsetting?
I know. I was going to say, do we look that bad? Do we look that daft?
Oh, nice one, John.
Nice one. Right, let's get rid of that email address. So if you missed it earlier, we were playing a little game
Are we going to play it again?
where we were playing Guess the Vlog, and we will send you a little prize.
We know Nico missed it because
If
she's
you
only
get it
just
right.
joined us.
So if you weren't watching earlier, what we do is we're going to play you a little short clip from a vlog, And I actually think the next clip is very, very short. The first two were about 20, 30 seconds. The next one's only about 8 seconds.
I'm trying to
Stop
look,
looking.
see what it is.
It's only about 8 seconds long.
Really?
So all you need to do is tell us the episode number, which will be on the vlog title. And you've got to be a good Foxy fan to know this. You've got to tell us the episode number of the vlog that the clip appeared on. The first one to get the episode number right, we'll send you a little bit of a prize. Are you ready? Turn your volume up. Do horses have toes like camels? Well,
I remember it very well.
I think the clue there was it was cold because I had my hoodie and hat on. Do horses have toes like camels?
Oh, we got a dislike.
Good. Good.
Yes.
Brilliant. Skylar Dave reckons it's episode 200. Cold. Sharon Bamber 103. That's cold as well.
I can't. What number is it? Okay.
You really should come to production meetings.
I should do, really, shouldn't I?
Gwen Guthrie 94. Colder. Elaine Jones 133.
A bit warmer.
Bit warmer. Colin Hanson 172. That's warm. 169. That's a bit warmer. 137 getting warmer. 176 getting colder. Jane 145. That's quite warm. Alfie knows, but he's not saying.
Well, he did say because he's already won once.
That's where it is, isn't it? Do horses have toes like camels? Sharon.
I forget all these, me.
Sharon Bamber 140. Very hot. Very hot. Nico says 150. It's getting colder again. 148 getting warmer. Beth 147 warmer. 132 cooler. 135.
Bit warmer.
144 to the Lumen back. That's quite warm. Solar Life 141.
Ooh.
Oh, you couldn't get much warmer than that.
There it is.
Jennifer Proudfoot. Well done. Episode 142. It was living on a narrowboat in the freezing conditions. It was February 2021.
It was a story all about the camels and their toes.
Can you remember? Can you remember where this was? Do horses have toes like camels? Do you remember where we were moored there?
No, I don't.
That's on the Tesco mooring on the embankment at Whaley Bridge.
Oh, right. Put it on again.
You know what I mean? I'll put it on again. Do horses have toes like camels?
I do remember it now, yes. I remember the road going across over the bridge.
Well done, Jenny. Send us an email. Let us know your address and we'll send you a little bit of summer. Not a lot of people getting that right, actually. Julie got it right. Steve got it right. Then Mike got it right after that. Skylar Dave says on 598. I don't think we're due to publish vlog 598 until January 2029, is it?
Something like that,
Something like that, yeah. Mrs. Ladycorn.
Yeah, you got it right, but
eventually.
unfortunately, they've got it right before you.
Yep, Chris Elder got it right. Sophia Pond got it right. Kerry Davis, well done. Chuck got that right as well. Well done. On the Peak Forest Canal, says Alfie. That's exactly right.
Correct, yes.
Do you like that game then?
I like that game. We should do that more often.
Shall we do one more?
No, because we'll run out of prizes.
We won't. We've got 4, haven't we?
4 prizes.
Of the things and we're going to send them.
Yeah.
We have, haven't we? We'll do one more then. So, little clip. This is a little bit longer, this one. So all you need to do is tell us the episode number and the first one to get it right. I thought I'd lost it then. The first one to get it right, we'll send you a little prize.
I come and get a bed ready. You go. You dirty! Stop it!
Oh, sorry, you were saying.
You do it now.
Jesus.
Oh!
You can still smell it some days, can't you?
Yes.
That was, I tell you what, that was
You were rank.
That was rank. 123, cold. 154, colder. 124, a bit warmer. 26, way
cold.
out, love, way out. Alfie says this is easy, but he's not guessing. Beth Lowell's laughing.
What are you laughing at?
I'm going to do it at the wedding. You won't be laughing then. 121 says Nico.
No way cold.
35 says Tessa.
Way cold.
I don't think we had the boat then, did we? Sophia Pond says 126, but I've lost that comment now. Kelvin and Kendall, 121. Jenny Rose close, but not close enough.
Not close enough.
113.
No.
Chuck says 78. 26. We didn't have the boat on 26. Crikey. 126 says D. Coles. Way.
Solar Life,
Portugal. Well done. Episode 101. It's from A Day in the Life, the first one.
The first day in the life.
Because we did 2.
Did we do 2? I thought we did 3.
No, we recorded 1 at Marston Doles, the first one.
Oh,
During lockdown.
Yes, in lockdown.
That's when we did the
when
first one.
When you were always naked.
When I was always naked. And then we recorded the second one on the Peak Forest Canal on the second lockdown.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Well done, Solar Life. Send us your address. Email it to there, and we will send you a little bit of something.
We shall.
Something.
Is there anybody else guessing it right?
I'm just having a look. Nico got it right.
Yeah, but you were too late, Nico.
Kelvin and Kendall got it right. They guessed 101. Michael got 101. So then, Alfie, did you know 101? Anne said it. Searle said it.
He hasn't said, has he?
Chuck said it. Alfie said it. Alfie said it after we said it, I reckon.
Yeah, he said it after we'd said it and after he'd read everybody else's. He thinks he's a super fan.
He was there by his keyboard then, and as soon as Solar Life Portugal said it, he was like, 101.
He thinks he's a super fan.
He is a super fan.
He is a super fan.
We have a shelf in his caravans, don't
we? Do have a shelf in his caravan.
We'll have to send him something. We'll have to send him something for his shelf.
Shall we do that?
Shall we send him something from my special cupboard, and that'll make it...
It might break the shelf.
Imagine when his twin brother walks in.
What's that?
Alfie?
What's that?
I know we're twins, but I never felt that one coming. They say that twins can sense that sort of stuff.
So yeah, that's what they say. Do you sense each other's feelings and what you're on about and all that sort of stuff?
Solar Life says, don't worry about sending anything. That's all right. We don't need much persuading. Portugal is a nightmare. We will see you at the wedding. Show us what's under your kilts. Ooh, no deal. I'd rather send you the little consolation prize. Wouldn't you?
Put it this way, I will save your present until you get there.
Yes, we'll do that instead.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll have it in my sporran.
Yeah. You like toothpaste, don't you? Paula says, I'm not good at this game. I've watched them all, but I couldn't say what order they were in. Becky's still trying to have a guess. We've finished, love.
20 minutes ago.
I didn't want to win again. You do have a special cell.
Yes, I know we have a special shelf in your caravan.
Sounds great, says Solar Life. Possibly, but I don't get a sense when he gets excited. Oh my goodness, too much information. Well done, Solar. That's naughty. I think Alfie's been drinking.
Again.
I think he has been drinking.
Again.
Can we have the guessing game more often before what's in Colin's bin?
Why before?
Well, we usually do it after because the viewing figures tend to go up as the show goes on. They're quite low to start with. Well, not low, but they're...
Well, they were low today to start with because of the football.
Sparkles is laying on me, licking me now. Now I'm starting to think that Sparkles is that Ukrainian lad we met in Edinburgh.
It might have been, yeah.
Might be, yeah. Because he used to like laying on us, licking us, didn't he? He's a bit heavy.
In your dreams.
He's a bit heavy. Can you not lay on that, please? What were he called? I can't remember what we were called. USAF, Ulsaf.
There were too many consonants in it.
There were, wasn't it? And an apostrophe.
Yeah.
Peter and Sarah Lewin are up. You're a bit late, aren't you?
You're up.
We slept through our alarm, but we made it just now. Well, that's just in time because we're off. See you later. Bye-bye. I noticed.
They start sold their house.
I noticed, and I'm not going to name names. I noticed. I watched a YouTuber, not a narrowboat YouTuber. Well, let's just say a YouTuber that's in our crowd. Our
crowd?
Not our crowd, but kind of our
Genre.
field of
View.
yeah, that kind of would be grouped in with us as, do you know what I mean?
It's not the numpties, is it?
No, it's not the numpties. I watched a video of this or of these particular people, and they signed off saying, till next time, take care of yourself, bye-bye.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you it afterwards. Yeah. And it's a new one. It was last week. It was released last week.
Is it who I'm thinking of?
We're just going to put you on mute while we have a little gossip. Cover.
Who you mean? I have no idea who you mean, but
Yeah.
you...
No, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by them doing it. I think it's quite.
They
it's flattering.
say mimicking is the
Yeah.
best form of whatever it is.
Yeah, imitation.
Imitation, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. You just got no originality.
Jenny says, "Lol, if I ever win, can I have a Sean?"
You can have me anytime.
Well,
As long as you accept me drunk, it's
that's a
fine.
proud moment for you, isn't it? Who were you saying that to?
Jenny!
Our whole audience.
No, to Jenny.
You can have me anytime. There you go. You
To
heard
Jenny.
it. You heard it from Sean.
So long as... Can I be drunk? What are you doing?
I'm trying to find that thing to show you.
Oh, are you?
earlier
All
on.
right.
In
I
fact,
knew you were distracted.
You do some.
I knew you were distracted.
Do some comments.
Where
and
are we?
You do some comments, and I'll try and find it.
Alfie Barlow says, possibly, but I don't sense... Oh, we've done that one, haven't we? We've done that one. Oh, your mouse goes the opposite way. All right. A new game. What's on Alfie's shelf? We don't want to know what's on Alfie's shelf apart from Foxes Afloat stuff. So we don't. Alfie says, well, I do deserve a drink after spending hours in A&E.
So we're just watching something. We're just watching something on our other screen.
That's exactly what you do. Exactly.
I know. I told you.
Exactly.
I know.
The shame. The shame of some people.
Intense slippery.
The shame of some vloggers.
Oh, dear me. Can we have a check on Sherlock, please, says Jackie Williams. Well, you can. I just need to set this off because it would cause a lot of problems if I published what we were looking at now.
Show it for me.
That is the same, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That is the same. Let's have a look at Sherlock, then. There he is. He's having a little preen look. Oh, he's just noticed us. I hope he's calmed down because he was having a bit of a go at me earlier.
He looks a bit all right, actually.
Yeah. He's not eating his chicks.
He will do when he's hungry.
He's not eating the one on his rock.
He'll eat them when he's hungry.
I don't know if you can tell. There's a lot of feathers floating about. He is. He's
pulling all his old stuff out.
Yeah, he's molting at the moment, so there's a lot of feathers coming out. But his new feathers. He looks a bit different. He looks a bit like trim. He looks like a raptor there. He looks like an eagle, doesn't he?
He is a raptor.
There you go.
We're back.
We're back. New game. What's on Alfie's shelf? I don't think we want to know that one.
We've done that one.
I don't think we want to know that one. Can we have a check? Maybe it's Foxes Afloat in the future. What is? I missed
what we've been talking about.
Ah, right.
You know,
okay.
the copying.
Ah, right.
No, it's not Foxes Afloat in the future. It's blatant copying.
This is an interesting one. Brendan Nelson says, people quote Nikola Tesla saying, I don't care that they steal my ideas. I care that they don't have any of their own. And I actually think that's a very valid, interesting point because the content that I was just showing Sean, where the person or people basically mimic something that I do exactly, identically. And I actually don't mind that because some people copy our ideas like as the whole channel. Do you know what I mean? rather than little things like that. Little things like that I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's when they copy like scripts and video sequencing and locations and stories and software and imaging. Do you know what I mean? And structure and things like that. I think that's a bit different. And I think that's where ideas of their own comes in. It's funny because I was talking on I follow the YouTube creators accounts on Threads and on Twitter, and I don't really engage and interact much on Twitter.
No, you don't.
Apart from with followers, with personal followers like you. But I don't really get involved in groups and things like that. But I do on the YouTube creators accounts, because a lot of people follow those accounts for advice and tips and things on
Which is good.
on how to get on in YouTube, and YouTube are actually pretty good at posing questions that experienced creators like us can give an opinion on, and new creators who are looking for that kind of advice. And there was one the other day very similar about this, and the question was about content, about who inspires you and who do you copy content, and what's the most important thing. And I just said what I always say, which is be yourself.
Be yourself.
Because if you try and be anybody else...
There was only one channel that inspired us, and they are completely different to us, and we're completely different to them.
It was Joe and Michael on Minimalist.
Joe Michael on Minimalist.
That's who inspired us to start vlogging. And when we started vlogging, we did things deliberately very different.
Yeah.
And we were just us.
Yeah, we were just us. And those two are awesome.
Yeah, they are. We've always loved Joe and
Yeah, we've loved
Joe
them.
and Michael.
We always watch them.
Yeah. Kelvin and Kendall, does Sherlock answer to his name?
He answers to anything.
I've actually started calling him Shirley.
Have you?
Yeah, I call him Shirley on a morning when I walk in. But he doesn't kind of answer. He will look round at any noise or anything that
That's right, yeah, he
catches his
does.
eye. So I could be stood that close to him. I could be stood that close to him and talking to him, but he'll be looking the other way because he's seen something or he's heard
Yeah,
something.
he's not interested in what you have to say, is he?
No, not really. Sherlock's probably pissed off with the football. He's not been watching the football. Evening from South Yorkshire.
Hello,
says Phil
Phil.
Naylor. Hello. Why would people copy other people? It's crazy. They should be doing their own thing and not copy other people. We know that. Anybody with any sense knows that. But the thing, I mean, we've had a few people copy, not just us, but...
People copy other people, not just us.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between being inspired by somebody
Yeah.
and wanting to do your thing after being inspired by somebody else.
Correct.
I think there's a difference between that and trying to mimic and copy somebody's style in hope that you achieve the same success that they did without having to put the work in. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, yes.
So I think I think the results kind of show for themselves, don't
Correct,
they?
yeah.
That sounds like Kelvin. Are you not sat together? Do you not see who's...
Are you in different rooms or in a different town?
Hello, the Foxes. Love you long time.
Whee!
That's what the lady in our Chinese restaurant says, isn't it? It is, isn't it?
You can't say that.
But that's
though.
exactly what
Yeah.
she says.
Yes, but you can't.
Hello, Colin. Love you long time.
No, you can't do that.
That's what she says.
Yes, she does, but you can't do that.
Why can't you?
Because you can't.
But that's what she does and what she says. I don't understand why that's wrong. I don't understand why that's wrong.
It's not PC.
I don't... Oh, I'm not offending anybody. That's not offending anybody. Oh, dear me. I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't know it was offending anybody. Glad me and Sparkle made everybody happy.
Oh, you always make us happy.
You are happy. We like happy.
We do like happy.
Inspiration sparks ideas.
Are you still talking about Sparkle?
Inspiration sparks ideas. Copying something sparks fires. She said it, not me.
Blame Sharon.
Sharon's the arsonist, not me.
How did it get from that to arsonist?
About sparking fires. So Sharon Bamber is basically telling everybody to set fire to people who copy people. Is that how am I reading that wrong?
Sharon, when you see him, slap him.
Phil Naylor, hello, Colin. Me love you long time. What's wrong with that? We can't have that one. No, we can't have that one. Oh, I'm going to have to edit that one out. No offense taken. Thank you. I think Sean should have a T-shirt saying you can't. We used to do them, didn't we?
We
actually?
used to have one,
We
yeah.
used to. Yep, she's telling people to burn people down. That's exactly what she's saying. Oh, this vlog is so going to get taken down. It really is. My husband says, I hope that, is that Ray? I think it might be Ray, isn't it? My husband says, love you long time in a Jamaican voice. Right.
That's, yeah. I don't mind accents.
Yeah.
He's going to write something down in case it's wrong and he can't say it. Ah, right.
So Ray says, my husband says, love you long time in a Jamaican voice. So I want you all to say this word that I'm going to show you in
a Jamaican accent.
In a Jamaican accent. I need you to say that in a Jamaican accent and tell me if it sounds like bacon.
Yeah, that's all right.
Bacon.
No, that was Welsh.
You know all my accents go Welsh.
Welsh or Asian.
Welsh or Asian. I can't do accents. They just all go Welsh or Asian. Oh dear. I cannot abide. We don't do PC. We don't do woke. We don't deliberately set out to offend
we don't, James.
anybody. We're not like that, but we don't do woke. We don't do PC.
No, we don't.
Oh dear. I've had people copy and do things I do to the letter. It makes me laugh. That's
it makes
good.
us a little bit giggly.
You're successful. I'm glad she spelt your right as well.
She did.
You're successful because you two are being yourselves. There you
We're
go.
always ourselves. Bloody daft.
Gwen says, you boys make me laugh so hard. I hope you're not leaking. Now Sharon's... Well, that's what happens with ladies when they laugh so hard. And you.
And me.
Yeah. You have little dribbles down your leg, don't you?
I do, actually.
Yeah. Not the glistening ones, the yellow ones.
The glistening ones.
The glistening dribbles are
The
usually...
glistening ones finished about 7 years ago.
Did they? Yeah. The misty dribbles.
They finished 7 years ago as well.
Beer can.
Bacon!
Beer can. Alfie's laughing at something.
Alfie's laughing at your bacon.
It might be something his twin brother's just done.
It might
Because we
be.
were talking about feeling and... Well, not obvious. I don't mean feeling his twin brother, because obviously that would be
That
wrong.
would be wrong.
That would be wrong. No, Sean's not going to repeat that in a Jamaican accent. Love you long time, lads.
We're going to get so shut down for this.
But why? We are not doing anything wrong. We're not offending
doing
anybody
anything
or
wrong.
upsetting anybody.
Right.
We're not being nasty. We're not doing anything. All we're doing is talking about accents.
Yeah, and we take the mickey out of ourselves more than anybody else.
Sean laughed that much, a tear ran down his leg. It does happen, doesn't it?
Many times.
It does happen, yeah.
Many times, Phil.
Gwen says, glistening dribbles, stop, I can't breathe. Oh dear. Fluffy Bunny says, yes, it's bacon. No, it's
Yay!
bacon.
It's bacon.
It's Jamaican bacon.
I can't do it.
It's Jamaican bacon. Just
Bacon.
say bacon.
Bacon.
In a Jamaican accent.
Bacon.
You can't do it either.
No, I can't.
My Welsh one's better than yours.
Can I do some Welsh?
No, you can't do it. No, because that is naughty.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's all good fun, says Lee.
It
I
is.
don't see any harm in this, says
No,
Alfie.
it's not.
What, are we talking about accents or him tickling his brother?
It's tickling his brother, I think.
All right. Vance,
Alfie, stop it.
Vance for the memory says, what regional accents can you do? I've just realised our light's gone off.
It has gone off. Oh!
Or was it never on?
I don't think it were ever on.
Well, I don't think it was ever on, was it?
No.
Wow, that's unusual.
Turn it down.
I thought the
Now
picture
it's
looked a
gone
bit
dark.
weird. I thought it looked a little bit weird. There we go.
Oh,
Sorry.
We're all right now.
We're back now. It was on, wasn't it? I'm sure it was on.
I can't remember. We'll have to look
I'm
back.
sure it was. What regional accents do you do? I can't do any.
I can do a few,
no
but
good at
I will get
accents.
blocked.
Why would we get blocked for regional accents?
I can't do Scottish.
I can say one word in Scottish. Aberdeen. Is that Scottish? That's Aberdeen.
Say it again.
Aberdeen.
It ain't got a. It hasn't got an R after the B.
Aberdeen.
Oh, all right. Yes.
Aberdeen.
Yes, that sounds all right. I can. Glasgow.
Tunnocks.
Glasgow.
Tunnocks.
Tunnocks. Glasgow.
Glasgow. Yeah.
That's all I can do. I can't do. No, I don't do a Scottish
We ought
accent.
to have her from that old SNP leader to teach us. She called Jimmy Cranky.
Jimmy Cranky.
She could teach us some Scottish, couldn't she? Well, she'll not be doing much now, will she? Because they're all out of jobs, aren't they?
They're all out of job.
Most of them, all but 9 of them, I think it is.
Yeah, that's it.
But we're not doing that. You can both do Yorkshire accents, Shirley. Don't call us Shirley.
Don't stop calling me Shirley.
All right.
You're all right.
All right. Now that were a bit scousey, wasn't it? All right.
was.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. We know a scouser.
We know a Scouser, proper Scouser.
Sean, can you say love you long time in a Scouse accent, please?
I'm not even going to win.
Go on, let's see what it actually ends up sounding like.
I can't do Scouse.
Try.
Kev and Sue are going to kill me.
Try. Sounding like a Tory. Try.
What do you mean I'm not? I'm
Not
no-
answering the question. Go on, try. Taxes are going up £2,000.
Say
Love you long time in a Scouse accent.
I can't. I don't know how.
Oh, you
can't.
pussy. He's a pussy.
I can't.
He's a pussy. I have a North Wales accent when I speak English.
What?
Scottish just say there's been a murder.
A murder.
There's been a murder.
I like it.
Can you do an Aussie accent?
No.
Oh, I've seen this on. What's his name? Ryan something does it, doesn't he?
Purple burglar alarm.
Yeah. There's a guy on. He does TikTok and reels. It's Scottish, and people send him things to say.
Oh, in a Scottish, because of the Scottish accent.
Because of he's got a really kind of strong Scottish accent, and he can't say "purple burglar alarm" in Scottish. To do a Scots accent, just start spelling cucumber out loud. C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R.
What?
C-U-C. I get the C-U because that's like C-U Jimmy, innit?
Yeah.
C-U-C-U-M, but the M-B-E-R done.
I don't get the MBR, Justin.
No, I don't get that bit. I get the rest of it. Scottish way of saying burgers is boggos.
Boggos.
Well, I know a Scottish word, which is my favourite Scottish word, which is spelt B-A-W-B-A-G. Bawbag. That's my favourite Scottish word.
What is a ball bag? Really? Ah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But you use it as like calling somebody it.
Ah,
But you're
right.
calling them that.
Right.
Yeah. Scrotum, dear, if you're wondering. The leak, says Fluffy Bunny.
The leak.
Hello from Vegas. It's 113 degrees outside. Glad you are on, so I can stay in the heat. The only accent I can do is mute.
Well,
Mute. I'm good at that, actually.
113 degrees. You do live in a desert.
We love the Scottish accents. You love the Scottish YouTube clip where he's trying to pair his phone with the car. Even Alexa is great with Scottish.
Really?
I've not seen that one.
Not seen that one. I'll have to have a search of that.
I've been with my hubby 16 years, and on holiday 2 days ago, I said, should we sit by here for a minute? I don't get that.
I don't get that.
I don't get that one.
Becky, have you been drinking?
I think she has. Would anyone... Sorry, my hip's really hurting. Would anyone like to see Sparkle weeping in the garden? I think he means weeing. I don't want to see a dog cry, do you?
No, definitely not.
No, I don't. As us Liverpudlians have a good laugh about ourselves, because that's a brilliant sense of humour. You do.
You're brilliant.
Scousers have a brilliant sense of humour.
Our bestest friends, who we now call family, are Scousers.
Can you say heed your wished? What? Do you get that? I don't get that. I don't get that. Buyer.
Buyer.
I think there's a lot of people drinking.
Finish mine.
Do you know what song I haven't been able to get out of my that's been in my head?
How?
I don't know. You know how sometimes you get a tune in your head? All day that's been in my head.
How? Why?
I don't know, but just all day it's
I don't
been
even
in my
know
head.
who it is.
It's the Fall Guy. It's the theme tune to the Fall
Oh,
Guy.
yes, it is, yes.
All day it's been in my head. Sean has this. Phrase from in Scottish. You need one more. No, we're off in a bit. We've done.
It's like do you ken?
Yeah, who's Ken? I don't know.
Do you ken? It means no. Do you know?
Yeah, no. So if you say no, that means do you ken? Do you
ken? If somebody's called Ken, instead of saying do you know Ken, do you ken? Yeah, do you ken?
No idea. Right, I think we're going to wrap this up now.
Oh, are we going?
It's nearly 9:20. We've been on 2 hours
We've been
and
over 2 hours.
20 minutes. It's gone like a flash tonight, hasn't it? Thank you for joining us. We hope you've had a laugh. If you joined us late because of the football,
I've had a right giggle.
Sean's had a right giggle. We'll be back next week, will we? What's going on next weekend? Yeah, we'll be back next weekend.
We'll be back next week.
So if we don't have a vlog on Friday, which we might do, we might not. It's just
how
so
his head
busy.
goes.
For everybody that's wondering why there's not been any vlogs for a couple of 3 weeks, it is just literally the bees. We're just so busy with the what?
Herd of deer.
All right, we're just so busy.
Sorry, there's a herd of deer up there.
Yeah, we're just so busy with the wedding plans and the bees and a couple of hospital appointments and stuff.
Yes.
That's why there's been no vlogs, but they are coming back. But we will be back for the live, as usual, next Saturday. Have a brilliant weekend. Look after yourselves. And as the people on that other video keep doing, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.